Hello, hello, happy Crimson Tuesday. Erin, good to see you. Edenwaith, you tried to paint the pixels, and now your monitor's all covered in paint. Sad trombone. Yeah, that can be tricky. Getting the paint off the monitor is always the toughest part about painting pixels. So we will be painting pixels as well tonight, but we're going to use one of those. That's going to be a little bit neater, I think. Tonight is an art stream, yet there is no Dan. We have no Dan tonight, but we are going to be working on our fisherman dude. We're getting really close to finishing that, I think. And I'm also going to be showing you sort of work in progress of how I've been improving and trying to improve the game, and hopefully eventually come out with a new version of the demo that we'll be releasing at some point. That's the plan. And so yeah, there's going to be some stuff we're going to show. Oh, Goman-sama, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, so there's something fun I do want to show that I just tweeted about, which was that I told you Dan gave me 3 tracks, more tracks for the game, and I've put them in the game. Unfortunately, you will not see them if you play the demo, but I will show one of the tracks tonight because it's not a spoilery type of a thing. So I'm going to be happy to show that tonight. The special Carl, good to see you. Fantastic. I really should keep... Oh no. I have Carl's shortcuts. I don't know what the Carl shortcut is. Is it just K? I'm never going to remember. Deluxe Tux, good evening. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Mousimus, good to see you as well. I think I have Carl links. Of course, Carl is the artist of Betrayed Alliance, Slat Studios, EGA text parser adventure game. Yes, there it is. Okay, so he was a special guest on stream a while back, but to check out his Instagram, his blog, and follow him on Twitter. You can see a bunch of his wonderful, wonderful, wonderful EGA work. Yes, you have a shortcut. You have a shortcut, special call. Yeah, I always try to have one for whenever I have guests on or something topical comes up, and I don't usually erase them because there's no real reason to, and so they just kind of stick around, and then I forget about them. I'm eating with. Actually, I think getting the paint off the screen may not be quite as bad as getting paint off a cat's paws and carpet. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, anything living and furry is gonna be a problem. Hello everyone, Nulsim, a recursive hello, everyone who's saying hello to everyone, yes. Slat Studio, good to see you. Yes, we speak of you fellow EGA folk. And so last stream, I think we were talking about EGA text parser folk, and I keep forgetting about Davor's Perilous Wild, Perilous Night projects, and so I felt bad about that. So what I've done is I've put together like just an EGA text parser adventure game, kind of a shortcut. It's a work in progress, and I might add more to this because I probably have like completely slipped my mind some people who do come here fairly regularly. But there is a new link for Nightbot. Modern EGA text parser adventure game creators. There are a few of us. Of course, there's Cosmic Void, who's done Tachyon Dreams. You can find a link to Cosmic Void's itch.io there as well. Davor, of course, like I said, Perilous Wild. Davor's itch.io's link. Oh no! Why isn't Davor's itch.io link working? Oh my gosh. You know what? It was working. I tested this on my PC, so maybe on the PC the links are working? I don't know. But they were fine before. Maybe, oh, it's the bracket. It's the bracket. Okay, I'm going to fix that right now. And Mousimus, of course, did the remake for Enclosure in 3D, which is fantastic. And Phil Fortier did Snail Track, which is available on Steam. Those are wonderful EGA text parser adventure games. And his text parser that he developed on his own is really good because it has predictive text. And last but not least, certainly Slat Studio of Betrayed Alliance, which I just mentioned. There is a link to his website. But yeah, let me fix that. Let me fix those links real quick, because that's not good. Okay, so Cosmic Voids. Okay, okay. I gotta leave a space. That's the problem. I gotta leave a space. Okay, that one. All of them are gonna get a space, even though I did test them. I clicked them all in chat and they all worked. But anyway, okay, submit. Okay, let's try that. Okay, the link is working. Yes, okay, the link is working for you. Okay, but I fixed them, so hopefully that'll look better. Yes, that seems to be all. They're all like lighting up like they're supposed to now. Yes, speaking of, again, Cosmic Void 3. Just speaking of, yeah, fellow EGA text parser adventure games. So the Tachyon Dreams series is a fantastic. I have not played them yet, but I something I definitely need to do. But yeah, I just want to like shout out fellow text parser adventure people. There are there are a few of us, and if there are more, yeah, just let me know and I will add to that list. Yes, but that is that. It's not on a timer, so it's just whenever it occurs to me. Great. Okay, so I'm glad the links were working. I don't know, but the display on the iPad might be just a little bit weird. Mm. Okay. So I suppose we can start off. Cypress D, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. We can start off with a quick developers update. Pascal Brosov as well, good to see you. You should ask our go play it. Indeed, yeah. Phil Fortier's Snail Track Games. I think I played maybe the first two. I think I got stuck in the second one, but I need to go back to those. And they're very, very reasonably priced, and they're a lot of fun. Yes, developers update. So it's like I conspire against myself to keep myself from getting to start chapter 6, because at around 1:30 last night I decided, oh yeah, that idea we talked about here in stream, that there should be a visual cue for like when you get a point. I should probably do that. That's a good idea to have in the game. That's something that, when people play the demo, the newer version of the demo, when it eventually gets released, that'll be a really nice thing for them to have. And so I wrote a new function for that, but there's different kinds of ways that it can be displayed. So there's one where you get a point and also a note is added to your notebook. There's one where you get a point and a note is not added to your notebook. And then there's another one where you don't get a point and a note is added to your notebook. So there's 3 different situations, and of course a different amount of notes of points that you can get as well, depending on what it was just accomplished. So when I did like a search for all of the occurrences of the previous function that I would be replacing, and having to evaluate each of those of the previous function for one of these 3 new cases, there was like 426 of them. And so I stayed up until 6 o'clock in the morning doing that, because I didn't want to go to bed until I finished it. It's one of those things, and it's done now. And then today before stream I was testing it out, and it seems to be working well enough, so I will be showing that to you guys, besides also the new track that is in the full game, but the demo, well, actually technically the new track is in the demo as well, but you just won't be able to play it because you can't leave the manor, Mortville Manor. You can't leave the lodge. Oh, BM Diener, thank you so much for this sub. Fantastic. Thinking of new ideas late in development are the worst. It's something I really should have thought of, to be fair, earlier in development, because there is no display of the actual points anywhere in the game. It's hidden, and I'm kind of deciding whether I will display that or not. But like some people don't play with the sound on, or they're listening to something else, or somebody might have hearing issues or something, and so just having a chime to say that a point has happened is just not enough. I think I wanted that visual component, so I needed to get that done, and so it's done now. Thank you, Nelson. I'm quite the trooper. I can't help myself. Exactly. The Deluxe Tux, the feeling when I'm coding or writing, it's hard to make myself get up. Yeah, because part of me is like, I'll have to write a bunch of notes to know what I was doing and what was open and stuff. And it's just faster if I just finish it instead of trying to remember what I did after a night's sleep, So there's that. Yes. Yeah, I did not see the sun. The sky was getting lighter though. But I did not see the sun because it was overcast that day anyway, so whatever. Pascal Broseph, thank you. That says, thoughts of you staying up until 6 will be kept in mind when that happens when I play the final release. I hope it keeps people up. I do. I hope people get super engaged. Oh no, Deluxe X, I was doing a work thing today. I wrote for 10 hours straight. Woo! Okay, anyway, yeah, I didn't know that Heroine's Quest has a nice notification system which shows when one has scored some points or raised some stats. Fantastic. Oh, Karasalash, and actually that reminds me, Karasalash, I keep on asking you how to spell your name, and then I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. Karasalash is what I say, but it might very well be Karasalaki or something like to that effect. And please let me know again, and please bear with me. I will learn it eventually. And yes, the fishy. It's always what your heart tells you. I appreciate it. Karasalash is what I naturally, I don't know why I go with that, because I don't even know what I'm basing that pronunciation on. But okay, I will continue with that. And thank you for your patience and understanding. Besides dev update, I will show cross stitch update, and I will turn off this thing. the filter. Where'd it go? Video capture device. This one. This one, yeah. Filter. Okay, I'm going to turn off chroma key. Turn off to show how that's going. Oh, yeah, you don't want to... No, okay. So I'm working on the wall. I'm actually right now working on that carpet at the bottom. And so you can see like the half stitches are coming along the bottom of that carpet here. Here. So right now they're only like a half an X. They're just, oh, there. So that's what I'm kind of working through right now. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it as it goes. It takes a shocking amount of embroidery thread. But anyway, it's fun. It's all in good fun. Okay. Oh, Ted Bob! My gosh, thank you, Ted Bob, for the raid. Fantastic. Welcome back, by the way. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Okay, oh, Crosslight says, it's an enemy from EVE Online, so I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation is either. Oh, that's interesting. It's also interesting that you're not sure what the correct pronunciation is, which makes me feel a lot better about not pronouncing it properly. It's probably Karasalaki, if I had to, like, totally guess. But who knows? Thank you, guys. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing it. It's just a nice kind of grounded, crafty, handsy, crafty type of thing to do, you know, in front of the TV. It's a nice little activity. Speaking of which, I have BritBox, which is I watch a lot of mystery series on BritBox, and Vera season 12 has come out. And Vera is a series, I think it's based on a series of novels by Anne Cleeves. Same author, I think, with who wrote Shetland stuff, I think. But Vera is an excellent procedural sort of mystery kind of drama thing. So the first 2 episodes, at least in Canada, are out right now. Just to let you guys know, that's a decent show. It's a pretty good show. Oh my gosh. Okay, Pascal Bros, you just got BritBox. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, Shetland, you gotta watch Shetland. It's probably one of the best series I've seen on there. Vera is very similar to Shetland. Not quite, I don't like it quite as much, but it's still super high quality. Other stuff, there is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I wish I kept a log of this stuff, because there's a ton of really, really good stuff on there. There is a series called Crime Files, which is Scottish crime documentary, which is like a series where this criminologist is going through all these different kinds of aspects of crime, particularly in Scotland. That's pretty good if you're into documentary. What else is on? I've just seen so much stuff. I will have to get back to you on recommendations. But first is Shetland, that's fantastic. And Vera there's 12 seasons of that. Inspector Frost is pretty good. That's a bit of an older one, but there's like 15 seasons of Inspector Frost. If you're into something kind of also more traditional type of British crime mystery drama. Oh, and I haven't seen The Tower. Oh no, I have seen The Tower. That's the one that's got that actress who was in Game of Thrones as Yara Greyjoy. That was really good. I also agree on that. BMD Nerd mostly watch British shows via PBS. Oh, that's also a good one. Oh, Adventure Game Geek, good to see you. I have BritBox mostly for Doctor Who. There is so much good stuff on BritBox, I have to say. Just an embarrassment of riches. Just a Jeffy as well. Good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. You're a huge Bally Kiss Angel fan, also on BritBox. I don't know that. I can't write this down. Bally Kiss Angel. You need to check more on there, Ted Bob says. A while ago, I was going back to watching Poirot. I'm trying not to rewatch stuff. I'm trying to really explore and find new things. Also Forensic Files. Oh no, that's on Amazon maybe. I can't tell. Because I've got Amazon Prime and then I've got BritBox attached to that. But Forensic Files that's also like real life crime sort of series, which is super, like, it's a 23-minute episode, and they're really wonderful in terms of showing forensic stuff and just really compelling interviews, and they have really good writing for that. So I've watched probably every episode of Forensic Files 3 times probably. There's like 400 episodes, so I don't even know what that means, but apparently there's a lot of other shows that are a lot like Forensic Files to watch that I need to get into, so I can't keep watching the same Forensic Files episodes. Yes, Pesco Bros. BritBox has so many mysteries with female leads. UK is master at creating mystery shows. Yes, absolutely. Oh, and Deluxe Tux also says fan of Avengers, the one with John Steed and Mrs. Peel, Emma Peel. Yes. Yes, there's some really good female-led series, and I'm going to have to get back to you on the ones that I've seen because there's another one I'm thinking of, um, that I can't remember the name of. There's just yeah, very 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 many. But that is that. What else have I got? So I've got cross stitch. Of course, and tonight we're going to be from 10:30 to 11:30. We will be playing more Mortville Manor, which has been good. I'm not really stuck yet, which I don't know if that's a thing that can happen in this game, but yeah, I'm just kind of working my way through the suspects and questioning people, which has been good. I don't even think I've been to all the locations yet, but I would like to get more exploration done. Miss Scarlet is a good show that's in its third. Okay, good, good. Miss Scarlet. Okay. I'm writing these down. And tower. Oh, I did see the tower. See, I already forgot that I saw it. Okay. So what else have I got? I think that's it. So what I'm going to do first before we get into actually the art stuff is I do want to show what I've been working on the game, but there's going to be no spoilers. I'm just going to be really showing you guys like the visual points thing and showing you the new track that Dan added to the game. But before I do that, I should introduce myself. Welcome to Crimson Tuesday. I am Julie Minamata. I am making the Crimson Diamond, which is a text parser mystery adventure game with these kind of EGA graphics that you see behind me, and some Roland MT32 synth made music by Dan Polakar. And sometimes Dan is with me on streams and we compose music together. And most of the time it's me, and then I'll do a let's play of another EGA adventure game. I've been working on just EGA adventure games, and I hope I can keep just playing EGA versions of adventure games, especially mystery games, especially text parser games, because those are the things I love the most. And that's that. But I will show the trailer in case you're just discovering the game now. It'll give you a good idea of what to expect when you're playing it. And yeah, so we're going to do that first, and then I will show you actually in game the screens and stuff. So we're going to get to that. Let's turn this music off. All right, here comes the trailer.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okie dokie. So there's that. And yes, Nightbot has put a bunch of my links down on there. So yeah, the main website for all the links to everything is thecrimsondiamond.com. There is, of course, Steam store page. There is also a Crimson Gazette newsletter that I write every month that you can, if you subscribe to it, you can get it directly to your email box. And yeah, just by various other things. So I do these streams and then I put the videos up on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I put these videos up on YouTube a few days later usually. So that's that. Oh, Cosmic Void 3 redeemed. Hats off to you. 10-minute duration. Okay, so thank you so much, Cosmic Void 3, for that redemption. I will grab a hat and then we are going to, I'll show you the visual points indicator and the new track. All right. Okay. Oops. Okay. This hat's gonna fit. Okay. Okay. Hat. And so let's just keep track. Okay, 8:22. So around 8:32, we're gonna we will. Why is this crooked? Is my head crooked? Okay, no. until 8:32, or I remember. Jim plays games. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh my gosh, 78k points. You got time to spend some. There is the play Biomenace for 10 minutes that people have not redeemed in a while. And Biomenace is, of course, actually, I have a Biomenace. If anyone's interested in playing it themselves, it's a classic Apogee EGA platformer that is free on GOG. So there's if you got a GOG account, definitely get that. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Oh no, you've been saving for Biomenace. Okay, Jim plays games. Gotcha. I've been kind of like a bit sad because I got to level 4, I think, and I don't know how many levels are in the game, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, so there's Hat. Um, I will show the game, but first, before I do that, I've got to quickly, without putting the game on, I have to just make sure that I don't. I gotta I gotta start the game, and then I gotta like delete all the save games that are here, so that you don't get any spoilers. So let's just delete everything. Okay, great. And you can't see anything. Don't worry about this. This is all super careful, super careful stuff. Okay, okay. Okay. So that's this. So I'll save this as daytime, daytime, and then when you start the game, that'll be fun. Okay. So that's all prepped. So okay. So show and tell. Here it is. Oh, it's frozen. Okay. Oh my gosh, Garage Slash. I can do 2 redeems of Biominutes, but also want to see some dev stream too. Fantastic. It's all good. It's all good. So this is the game as it is now. You can see it's a copyright 2023 now. The first thing I did want to show, let's put the music up a little bit. Let me know if that is too loud. Arrogant Logician, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, you're just in time. I'm just going to show some of the things that I've been adding to this game. But no spoilers, no spoilers. Okay, so. How is the sound level for that? How is the music for this? Too loud? Not loud enough? I will be showing a track, so I want to make sure you guys can hear it and enjoy it, because Dan composed some beautiful stuff for the game. Good, a bit quiet. Okay, let's pump it up. How's this? Good, bit quiet, sounds good. Okay, I will say that that's fine. Okay, so this is, of course, we're listening to Dan's fantastic theme that he composed for the game. Oh, Shoko Valentine, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to show some bits of the game that, no one's seen before because I just finished working on it last night. But yeah, this is the theme. This is the first song you're going to hear. This next piece, is a ragtime, and Dan composed this for Brenda and John Romero for their game Empire of Sin as a demo track. And they didn't end up using it, so Dan has given it to me for use in my game, which is wonderful. And yeah, so it's a wonderful little piece. It's a great way to set the scene. And what I guess I might as well do is I might as well just show you. This is the art that I've been updating all over all these art streams. So this fellow we did together, and this is all on the YouTube channel. This, of course, famous bucket, famous fish. This is not the available version of the demo. This is the one I need to update the demo to. Of course, see, this is the guy we're working on tonight. So that's what we're going to be working on tonight. And then, of course, this glorious shot. And then everything else from here on. Actually, that's not true. Because I did do some train scenes in the game. So we're going to just buzz through this stuff. I'm really looking forward to doing this scene. I think I always say that when I see it. Yeah, the HD version. Yeah, so this stuff, yeah, of course, has to be done. This has to be redone, too. But this is done, so I did manage to get some of this other stuff done in the game. Diamonds. Yeah, I'm just gonna buzz through this. But yeah, I'm really hoping to release the new version of the demo, hopefully this month, but who knows. Hopefully with our new fisherman that we're going to be working on tonight. And yeah. And hopefully, Dan has a track I've been pestering him for that should be for the tutorial room. And I'm hoping to add that as well. So there'll be even a new piece of music for people to hear. Oh, I'm glad you love the people on the train. They're a lot of fun. I should probably change my tag to my own game. So let's do that. Hold on, I can do that. The Crimson Diamond. Yes. Okay, good. Let's do that. Alright, here we go. Hey, Pixel Turkey, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Adventure Game Geek says, this all looks finished to me, time to release the game. I still have to build chapter 6 from beginning to end. And I keep inventing ways for me not to do that. So... So yeah, I mean, hopefully you can tell the difference between what needs to be changed and what is the new stuff. Yeah, Jim plays games. I really like, yeah, showing how if we're getting there slowly but surely we are getting there. I really like this next shot is of the train pulling away. Oh, there it goes. And I did actually change this even fairly recently, this piece as well. I kind of made the lettering, what I moved the R down so it looks kind of like it's more dilapidated than I had it before. And I put like a bird's nest in the O, but you can't really see it in this shot because it's all just kind of dark. Arrogant Logician, yeah, I love the train that I've made for it. There we go. And I think actually that's all that's new in the trailer. I mean, in the introductory sequence. Of course, this is another piece of Dan music. This chapter heading piece. Okay, so this is where it kind of is the new stuff. So it's not like obviously new. There's not really a new content or anything, but there is a new points thing. So of course there's the notebook telling you what you need to do to progress the game. And one of the first thing to do is to talk to all the characters in the lodge. So this is just encouraging people to explore and find out what's going on. So what I've done here, and so I'm not totally married to this or anything. I might need to still change this, but it's just a matter of updating, updating the thing here. So that's what you'd get for when you get kind of a point in the game and a note has been added to your notebook. And it just persists. It can be the last thing you clear. So there it is. And you could, I guess you could walk around if you want, but anyway, you can press enter to clear that. Or I think the mouse button should work. Anyway, we'll find out because we'll talk to Margot. That's actually something I need to test. So let's test that together. Oh, Jim Plays Game says the note notification is nice. Reminds players to check the notebook. Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to do was to make it looks visually similar to the notebook as well. Because I did have a note that said a note has been added to your notebook, but it was just in the regular text window. And so what you get here is you get that visual connection between your notebook and what's happened on screen. So let's talk to Margot. And let's see if actually that I can clear that. I'm gonna use the mouse here. Okay, so this is clear. So oh my gosh, so see it doesn't clear with the mouse. So I'm going to need to make it so it clears with the mouse. Okay, so let's make a note. Okay, clear this note with mouse button 2. Yep. So that's how new it is. Yes, the fun of game development. Yeah, the visual linking. Yeah, exactly. So I will make that. So and I already know how to do that because I've done that with something that's similar. So there are a few. Yeah, there's a few different UI things. So that is the first one. The first one is kind of just the note and the point. There are times when you can get a point and not get a note. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I think you get a point for taking these almonds on the table. Okay, so there you go. You just get a general. Oh, it actually is. Oh, well, I don't actually mind the fact that it's breaking out of the screen. You just get a generic good work with the same points chime. And it's the same light bulb to indicate that that it's happened. So those are the two different ones. And like I said, this is just a work in progress. I could make that a little different, but for the most part, yeah. So when you do that, you don't get a note saying you took Jordan almonds because it's not really that important, but it's just like a little point thing. Tika, good to see you. Fellow Canadian, Tika. I'm just showing a few fun things that I've done here in the game. And so that's pretty much it. The other thing that I haven't shown you, and I'm not sure how to show that in chapter 1, is when you get a note in your notebook, but you don't get a point. And it basically looks the same, except there's no light bulb on that one. Oh, interesting. Maximus says, perhaps aligns to screen corner more like a Steam notification. Ooh, interesting. More like a Steam notification. Okay, yeah, that's definitely something I can do. So align notification to screen corner. Okay, to screen corner. Great. Good idea. Yeah. And Beta Human, no, the score is not displayed anywhere. That's something I'm still deciding about. Yeah, so I'm not 100% on one or the other. Oh no, it's the special Carl. Have a wonderful night. Have a really good rest. Thanks for dropping by. Once more, Carl Duperre Richer is the artist for. Oh no, that's not the right one. Carl Dupré-Richer is the artist for Betrayed Alliance, so he's a wonderful EGA pixel artist. So follow him on his stuff. Yes, there I do have hidden on a main menu, which you can't see here. There is a thing here that's like in gray, the dark gray. I think that is like the points display, but it's hidden. Bonne nuit, special Carl. Yeah, yeah, I was kind of thinking of hiding it. I wasn't even sure that I would completely reveal it at all. It's kind of it's something yeah, like I'm still kind of on the fence about. Okay. So that's that. The other thing I wanted to show you guys before we get into it is the new track. And so I don't think this is necessarily a spoiler, but yeah, I mean, there'll be a time when you are in the lodge and it's daytime. And the first time you leave the lodge and you go outside, you get this track that I'm gonna show you that we did compose on live on stream with you guys. So you probably will recognize this. Tika says speedrunners will love you if you can see the point of it opening the menu. Yes, I think that's something to consider as well. If I do end up putting the score somewhere, anywhere. Yeah, and I don't know Jim Plays Games, even if I will reveal it at the end. It might just be like a Colonel's Bequest ending where it'll say stuff you could have done, maybe, like a hint of, oh, have you, items used more than once, or someone who had a secret friendship, or whatever, right? I might do that. I have not completely decided. But yeah, let's hear this wonderful piece that Dan composed. And so the first time you go out, you're gonna hear this. So it hasn't started yet. You're gonna get this whole message about she's just really excited about being outside in the fresh air because Nancy kind of is a city girl and this is her first time really kind of being out in the wilderness. Yeah, or just option to toggle points. Where's the music? Uh-oh. Oh no! Here it is. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so let's load that again because I don't know why it was so low. Oh, you know why it was so low? Because I had restored it. When I restored it, it kept the music at that volume. Okay, so we're gonna start that. We're gonna start that again. Dan deserves it. Okay, here it is. Did beta human. Just display point score 0 out of 1009 all the time and never change it. Yeah, I don't know how many points are in the game either, so I'm kind of scared. Visibility. Aw, Jim Plays Games. I felt similarly on my first trip to the countryside. Lovely. Tika says, if you ever need more money to support the game, I'd gladly pay for a soundtrack purchase. We're definitely going to do a soundtrack, and it will be a separate purchase. And all that money will go to Dan, because Dan actually owns the music. I'm just licensing it for use in the game exclusively. So this is all like, all the views in the game, and at daytime and at nighttime, of course, they have a different palette. And it just kind of keeps going. Although if you enter the lodge while it's happening, then it's not looping, it finishes. If you enter the lodge prematurely, then the music just cuts off. Yeah, it's that. I really love the piece, and it's definitely perfect for that moment. So I think those are pretty much the other thing that I did change in deference to what speedrunners like. Speaking of speedrunners, is that now you can do this if you want to open the east door. So that's kind of something that I know that people do appreciate. Open west door also works, and open left or right door also works. So open right door. So this is not, again, if you download the current version on Steam, this doesn't work, but it does work on the new version that they will be releasing. It also even goes as so much as if you go up here, so of course that's short for open west door or open left door. So here I even did open southwest door. Ooh, southwest door. Open southeast or south. Open southeast door. So Open the starboard door. Oh wow, Tika says I'm on the Quest for Glory speedrun Discord. They're still discovering stuff. Fantastic. I love that this idea. So that's something I wanted to put in there because I know that it was something that they were interested in, and I'm like, why not? And of course, it took way longer to implement than I was expecting, but I think it'll be to people's benefits. This distracted MOSFET, nice to see you, and thank you for complimenting the hat. That actually reminds me, it's been more than the 10 minutes that I give for that redemption, so I'm going to remove the hat, which also opens up that same point redemption for anyone else who wants to see a hat. Bitty Human asks, so does AGS have anything that keeps track of points, or is that hand coded? No, no, it does have a thing that keeps track of points. I ask because I run into a surprising number of AGS developers of larger games who are unsure how many points their own games have. I see what you're saying. So it will it just totals up the points, but I don't know if it actually tell. You know what? Let's find out. I'm gonna take a peek at that. I think it might now. I think it might. That's actually a really good question. Simon K 11-76. Welcome, welcome. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Urgent Logician. I thought you just liked wearing a hat. I do like wearing hats. I like all kinds of hats, but yeah, I don't tend to wear them on stream usually. And Grindislav. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Grindislav, of course, is the developer of Rosewater currently, and of course also made Lamplight City that's currently available on Steam. Grindislav streams on Wild West Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. And Grindislav, do you have any idea what you might be streaming tomorrow? TV Prime as well. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Well, anyway, so that's what I wanted to show. Oh, Grindislav, you just got here, so want to hear Dan's new track that I put in the game? Okay, Grindislav tomorrow for Wild West Wednesday will be drawing a close-up background. So this will happen even if we go through one of the other doors, which I guess I should have shown. Any door leading outside, the first time you go outside, she marvels at the fresh air and the distant bird calls and all that. So Slash Studio, so what you do is you put a commented code at the top of each script with the number of puzzle points possible in the room. I have a spreadsheet thing that I keep track of that stuff, which I did for Chapter 5, but I learned to do that in Chapter 5 because in Chapter 4 I didn't do that, and that was extremely painful. So, yeah. So that's my technique. But yeah, Grindislav might know if AGS just keeps track of the number of points you put in your game altogether. It's a little bit tricky because sometimes I have doubled up on things because I'm a very sloppy coder, so it probably wouldn't be an accurate number. So all this outside stuff is not a place you can reach in the demo, but this will be something you can do later in the game. So, and there we go. That's the piece that Dan has helpfully provided for me that we did compose live here on stream. And that is what I pretty much wanted to show. Just, there's also, you know what else there is? So there's a toggle now for autosave. You can turn the autosave on or off. Speaking of options for toggling. And also there is an option at the very beginning that lets you turn off to the tutorial box. So if you start the game with these tutorial boxes, when you first enter this hallway, it gives you some of these helper boxes. But if you want to get rid of those and you don't want to start with those, you can just toggle that off here. So that's another thing. What else is there? I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, you can't save the game at this room, which before, I think in the current demo, you can just save your game here, and I don't even know what it does, but now you can't. As well, there's now a note, so when you get to... AGS has this saves limit, you can only save 50 save slots. So now, if you get to the 50 slot limit, then this becomes disabled, the save key, and it tells you need to get rid of some saves to be able to save again. So those are things that you might not ever see, but there's just stuff that should have been there before. Deluxe Tux, does the track continue if you enter one of the outer buildings? That's a good question. Why don't we find out? Oh no, did I just save over that? No. No. Okay, wait. Okay. I gotta go. I'm gonna go to Big Julia Halloween, and I'm just gonna cheat my way to that other area. So don't mind me. Okay. Save that as daytime. Okay. Yeah. So that's saved as delete. Save this as daytime. Okay. So back to the game. Okay. Great. Oh, thank you, Crestlash. I'm glad you like the waterfall. If you try deluxe text, if you try the 51st save, it just won't save. So what I did instead was I just made that message and disabled the save button so that people know that they can't save. And Deluxe Talks asked, didn't early AGS have an even lower save limit? I actually don't know if it did. I know that oh no, okay, wait. Yeah, no, we don't want to see that. That is a spoiler and we don't want to see that. Okay. We're gonna go here instead. So I don't actually know if you enter one of the outbuildings. We're gonna test that. So let's test that together. There's already something I know I need to fix. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's say we enter the this place. It should still, because this is technically the same room. Yeah, that's fine. It does. Woohoo! Yeah. So yeah, it's only if you enter back. So let me go back into the lodge and you will see. Oh. No more music. Yeah. No crash slash. Oh yeah, I like to do that because, well, the thing is with this whole building wireframe thing, that is just a consequence of me when I was designing my screens. I didn't think about that at all because usually when you have like an adventure game that's like, well, they call it 2D 3D but it's really 2D, they don't design a a room like this where you have this whole building that's kind of in front of the character for most of the time for obvious reasons because you can't see what is going on back there. And so that's kind of why I had to do this after I realized, oh wait, when I have her walking behind this whole building, you cannot see her this entire time. So that was just something I had to come up with after the fact. Grindoslav has ever thought about animating them trees? Because of course Grindoslav has just started to liven up some of his backgrounds with this module, a spline module called Juice Effects, which has some really impressive and very impressive animations. So yeah, here's another thing that'll do that. I think all the outbuildings do this. The carriage house will do that as well. So let's go there, and then we'll move on to some art stuff. Don't fall down your rabbit hole. No, I don't plan on doing the animation. So yeah, this one also you can walk behind it. So yeah, this was just, again, this is a visual solution to a problem that I created for myself. Anyway, okay. It was a feature, thank you. Yeah, in King's Quest 1, you could totally lose your sprite behind objects. It was a height of technology at the time. Oh yeah, because you could like hide from like the witch and hide from like whatever characters behind stuff when you couldn't see them. Like, oh yeah, if you hid behind a tree perfectly, like they wouldn't see you or whatever. Yeah, I didn't have the heart, and there's nothing that really chases you. That's, I don't know if that's a spoiler, but that's cruel, so I didn't do that. Mm. And I'm also very proud of this hill animation. I'm walking up and down the hill. Woo! I'm really happy with that. Oh, go and I'm glad you like the backgrounds. And Jim plays games that you like the wireframe feature, the X-ray feature. Why don't we just leave this with a little bit of a. That's a good way to cap that off. We're gonna move into some actual art. Yeah, Nancy, swim. Yeah, like in King's Quest 1, you could be in the water. If you typed swim within a few seconds, you would live. Game Dev Jeff, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, learn to swim. But, yeah. So we're going to quit out of that and get into the art portion of this whole thing. So, okay. Oh, and also, did I miss any notifications? No, I did not. Good. Moving onward. So this, I just kind of when you open stuff in Photoshop, you kind of have to take a few moments to just orient all your little visual things, because I like having them arranged just so around the main piece, and so this is something I just have to get around to. But yeah, you guys could see from the introductory sequence exactly where our old fisherman will slot in. And I did think of the way the Graham flops in the water, that the way that is animated. I did use it as my inspiration for Nancy's non-swimming animation. But the game does stop you at the edge and tells you that you should be careful. So I feel like you get ample warning. Loom, yes, Loom, EGA Loom. That is that the pre-orders still open, or are they open for that limited run games Loom edition, which I don't think I have the heart to actually buy, but I'm really pleased that they did include the EGA version of Loom in there, because it's clearly the best version. As is every, no, I know that's not true. I know it's not true that not every EGA version is the best. I know that, but it's the best to me. Yes, exactly. TV Prime. I know the warning is about easy mode, but no, I'm fine with that. I think I'm fine with that. I mean, yeah, I think that any person who's walking near the edge of something, probably in the back of their head, is thinking maybe I should be. Well, maybe it's not true. Maybe I have high hopes for people, but I'd like to think people have this instinct to not just walk off at the edge of a pier or something. Yes, eating with, yes. Crimson Diamond has fair deaths. You have to work for them. You want to ask Cobb about Loom? He's just got the most amazing, like that purple on his face. I'm not using that purple on my guy's face because I'm already using the brown. Oop, nope, that's two. These are diamonds, by the way. Yeah, I'm using that wonderful brown that's in this pirate's face. That gorgeous. This was my main inspiration here. That pirate up in the top center. The way that the lighting, the reflected lighting, is happening on the right side of his face was pretty much the inspiration for me for my guy's colors. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, Cosmic 43 fair deaths. I won't fall to my death if I cross a bridge one too many times. No, no, I think that's horrible. Oh, Freddy Farkas. Oh, I see. Oh, Deluxe Huck says, with some of those earlier games, you sacrifice things from version to version. Both versions of Bloom have advantages and disadvantages. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Yes, Last Studio Stair Quest is fantastic. Oh, Beta Human says, I remember reading in a Sierra catalog where Laurie and Corey Cole talked about designing the rooms such that your character is always visible, but so that it doesn't look deliberately staged. And I had no idea what they were talking about. Yeah, it's kind of like, when you go to like a theater production and the characters are not facing each other talking to each other, because then you would just get a side view of them, the audience would. So they kind of like are facing the audience talking to each other, right? It's kind of a cheated angle. Yeah, and I do think of that as well with this stuff. So I do feel like this part of his hand is not working for me really right now. That knuckle is the first thing that I'm looking at. So you can see on this guy, the knuckle is more prominent on that second part. So I think I'm gonna need to fix that. It was probably looked better in that first version of that angle, but I think we do need to change that. Okay, so I know I was working a bit on the diamond the other day, but I think I need to get back into this stuff. Yeah. So I'm still not totally sold on the gray, so I'm not gonna collapse those two. But I think that's fair enough to do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just give that knuckle, get that knuckle back. And yeah, like I said, the original angle for this hand, it probably worked better. Oh, and I need to put my music on, and I need to change it to art. And I'm wondering if anyone reminded me. but I just reminded myself, which is, I guess, the key. So let's change this to art. My tag. Done. Okay. Oh, Mousimus, yes, so exactly. I must have subconsciously seen you mention it. So, okay, great. Control Alt. So hopefully Photoshop is back on. Yeah, exactly. The deluxe talks. That's exactly what I was thinking about with Colonel's Bequest. They've got that whole theater play idea, and yeah, like things have to be staged in such a way that they are shown to best advantage to the player, which is, you know, that fourth wall idea. So I do think, yeah, we're gonna need to. Oh, too much. The Slash Studio says the hand looks like could use some dithering when compared to the texture of the face. Yeah, I just turned the dithering off right now. Oop, no, we don't want transparency. Yeah, I just turned the dithering off right now just to redraw part of this hand, and then I like to turn it back on because I can't really interrupt that part of it. But yeah, this feels like I need to change that because there is this bulky. So I feel like, yeah, I want that really bony type of bulbous knuckle. Oh. Okay, so. Oh yes, yeah, eating with, yeah, about that bridge in the Crimson Diamond. Yeah, that bridge is not gonna collapse on under you or on you. It's just because, you know, we needed a way in to that area, but Nancy won't cross it because she has work to do, and so, you know, at one point there'll be a time for her to leave, but it's not at the beginning of the game. Much to do. And that's kind of what's always kind of interested me about adventure game protagonists and how much control you actually have over them, right? Because there's always going to be a limitation on how much the player can do on the screen, the player character. And so sometimes, you know, when the game's written, they'll say, oh, so and so wouldn't do that, or they don't feel like doing that or something. And so you're not actually directly controlling the player character in a way, which I've always liked, that the play of that. And so, you know, Nancy, when we put her on the edge of that jetty, she says, "I don't know, it's kind of dangerous," and then she does walk off of it. But yeah, I mean, there's things you can't do. I mean, you know, if you try kicking someone in the game, you know, the description will be like, "Oh, she would never do that," or something. So. Yes, Jesse Jeffy. Yes, the warm feels every time you hear Log Driver's Waltz. Yeah, this is a great piece of music. Classic Canadiana. If Tika's here, I'm sure Tika could appreciate. Yeah, this is where keeping you know, those references close to your hand is always nice. Part-time hand model deluxe tux, yeah. Part-time. Yeah, that armor in the Colonel's Bequest is pretty deadly, but yeah, it's definitely avoidable death, but kind of a great death too. Maybe one of the worst ones in that game. And the lighting is not working here anymore. Yeah, should have risk creases. Yeah, Jim plays games. Yeah, autosaves are nice for before deaths. And Gemini Rue has like that option. Yeah, I mean, then it kind of takes the sting out of it. Looking at the way that the wrinkles kind of wrap around the hand, you know? Yeah, that's true eating with as well. Like, yeah, if you started hearing your the disc, the brr 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 brr, yeah, you might be warned, which might be kind of an interesting warning system if the disc light went on and you can hear it kind of accessing. Ah, Bill Coon, good evening. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, yes, that's a good point where you feel like you're being punished for that trying to solve a puzzle in terms of the armor in the Colonel's Bequest. Yeah, it does feel that way. And generally that game does feel like you get punished for exploring because then the clock advances and you're like, no, no, I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to explore. So that's something, yeah, I'm not crazy about in Colonel's Bequest. Because then you get scared because I didn't want to walk into rooms because I didn't want to fall behind or whatever. Yeah. And I think, yeah, if this is going to continue to be like this, then I need to actually add a bit more. Patoing! Been a while. Hello, welcome back. Happy Crimson Tuesday to you. Yeah, it's been going well. I just was showing everyone the progress on the new version of the demo, where I've added some kind of some quality of life stuff like a visual points indicator, and even like a special preview of some music that happens later in the game that Dan has provided for me. So yeah, it's been going well, and we're just going to be working on this. Hopefully, I feel like this is going to be done fairly soon, this whole piece, which I'm kind of excited about, and then we'll be on to the next piece, which I believe is going to be, it might even be what I was talking about looking forward to doing, which is the interior of the storage room in the Royal Canadian Museum, which I will be happily pulling a lot of reference from the start of Indiana Jones and Fate of Atlantis, and also the Indy's office in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. There's just so much good stuff there. And that might be a place where I might put an Easter egg or two. I mean, very, very, very subtle Easter egg or two. Just like how Last Crusade does it. Something, that's gonna. So I'm really looking forward to getting there. It's just gonna taking a little bit of time to get there. More than expected, which is just kind of the motto, I think, in general of making of games. It always takes longer. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, you missed the demo update. You'll have to go back and watch the VOD later. Oh no, it just was yeah. You weren't here to see the visual points indicator, or the way that you can now use just parser commands to open pretty much any door. Yeah, and also the new track. What is going on here? The lighting is. Oh, I'm messing this up. I feel like. Yeah, it's not. I'm not following my own rules with this. I'm gonna get rid of the gray in here. It's kind of messing me up, and I'm gonna leave that as an optional thing to do. Yes, the Crimson Diamond is hiding in Indy's office. Also, yeah, that Sam and Max statue, it becomes a lot more Sam and Max in the VGA version of Last Crusade. Which is, yeah, it's a fun little thing. Yeah, I want to do, like, maybe some kind of, like, dagger from Amon-Ra or something kind of thing. But none of that stuff you'd be able to look at anyway. It's all just a cutscene, so it's easier to be subtle with it. So oh. The knuckle actually needs to be pushed back some. Hold on, I'm just gonna just grab it, I think, at this point. Should be there. Yeah, alright. Then this part comes back out again. Okay. Yeah, imagine if it took less time than expected to make a game. This is true. Oh yeah, question for chat. What Easter eggs would appear in the museum office? Yeah, yeah. I haven't really thought about it too much. Oh yeah, yeah, Patoing, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like the way that the portrait is coming along. Yeah, the thumb, it might be like I am using this piece as the inspiration for that, so it's probably too high, come to think of it. And the bone there should become more prominent. So yeah, I think you're right. I think just like with this knuckle, it probably worked better at the other. I had this at it might be at like a 30-degree different angle, and so I think turning it also kind of messed up some of this, and so I kind of have to deal with adjustments. And I did do adjustments last stream, which is just to clean the jaggies away and make it look kind of okay again. But yeah, there's parts of this that probably need more adjusting. So that I agree with you on the thumb angle. Like looking at that one, it does need to be lower. So let's take that whole thumb, move it down. Oh, and how the nail sits on it, very potentially. Yeah, I think there. And then what I'll do is I'll change the way that the nail is sitting as well. Yeah. Yeah, made in Pittsburgh. Yeah, the dagger's made in Pittsburgh. How Bobbin's distaff. Meepian, good to see you. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Oh my gosh, it's green tentacle. Yeah, I think that one would be a bit obvious. And yes, that's also a good point. Patoing, yeah, the white. That is something I use very sparingly, but I have not really gone with it here. Maybe there's maybe 1 or 2 white pixels in his eyes, but yeah, that's another thing to consider in terms of a finishing touch on it. So very good point about that. So this nail could go that way, like so, more sideways. A bag of cookies with a cat on the front. Jim Plays Games, thank you for coming by, checking in. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Yes, good night, good night, good night. And also, yeah, white might be good for the gem. Yes, very good point. So we're gonna... all in good time. All in good time. We're gonna... it is all gonna happen. Oh, as long as I get the right color. And oh, this has to be kind of straightened out a bit. Here it goes. So that's that piece. Yes, and good point, Patoing. That's something I tend to forget. And yeah, these are all extremely good points. Putting some dark, so red in the dark parts of the gem, reflections from the hand. Absolutely. 100%. Good point. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. Because the hardest thing to do, I think, not even just in EGA, but one of the hardest things to do in any type of drawing is rendering different surfaces. So this, making some kind of crystal that looks like it's reflective of what's going on in the scene is it can be tough. That's getting better. What else am I going to want to do? Maybe another this line here. I think this is maybe too dark. So, and also there also should be some kind of like line in here to go here. Yes, all very, very good points to consider. So that line is connected to this knuckle. So. This is true. Technically, all surfaces are reflective, just with limited colors. It is harder to do so nice in areas where you can push it. Yeah, and so that would be a very, very good place to push that. Let's turn on the dithering again. So I'm gonna have to clean up some of these passes. But yeah, it's overall. All right. So that's kind of good for now. I'm gonna... the lighting actually... The width of the hand is looking weird to... like, the general shape of the hand is looking weird to me. This is why things just are in a constant state of working on. It might be okay. The hand is the weakest part of it. Yeah, the whole thing about making hands. Background nice, face is nice. Aha, just a Jeffy Redeem, show a fun book. I do have a fun book to show. So that's a good thing to do. I'm going to take a bit of just a drink here. It's a good to get a fresh set of eyes after, so that's always a nice thing. But yeah, the hand I'm not, yeah, like not totally... So it might be good enough for what we're doing. But anyway, so let's do the book redeem. This is a children's book, so that's just a Jeffy would be a perfect one. I don't know how easy this one is to get. I got this one in Philadelphia when I went to Icon 6, which was an illustration conference. And it's a beautiful looking book. Oh, let me turn off the chroma key. Okay. Yes, the fish animation, yes, turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. Here's the book by John Lithgow. Lithgow. Macabre, illustrated by C.F. Payne. C.F. Payne, as you can see, fantastic artists. And not only that, so it includes a CD of John Lithgow reading the text. And so that's here. There it is. I don't even think I ever opened it. I don't even think I ever enjoyed John Lithgow reading this text. John Lithgow, the actor, there he is. Author of the New York Times best-selling The Remarkable Farkle McBride and Marsupial Sue. Squirrel, yes. So there he is. There's a CD, wonderful CD where he's playing, where he's reading this, and the illustrations are gorgeous. C.F. Payne, look at this. Look at this happy. Look at how happy the squirrel is. Gorgeous illustration. So I bought this at a conference. I don't think oh, I did. So I got this signed to Julia, for Julia, all the best. So this is C.W. Payne. I got that signature from him when I was at the conference. And so what this is it's about a squirrel. I mean, I'm sure you can guess. It's about a squirrel who decides that he wants to paint. Let me see if I can find a good shot of him painting. Oh, well, this actually folds out. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Justin Chevy said, thanks, Julie. Add it to cart. Look, it's like a double fold out. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So, it's a gorgeous book. And I can't close this now. Okay, let's tuck that in. Let's tuck that in. Okay. And what else? So, oh yeah, here's a great picture. Here's a great action shot of Macabre painting. Look at him go. And yeah, it's just got gorgeous illustrations just in general. That's another beautiful one. And it says here, C.W. Payne illustrated Shoeless Joe and Black Betsy by Phil Bildner and The Remarkable Farkle McBride by John Lithgow. His illustrations appear regularly in the Atlantic Monthly and Time magazine. He also has created 5 stamps for the U.S. Postal Service and a one-man show at the Cincinnati Art Museum. and painted a 100-foot-long mural for a Cincinnati theater. C.F. Payne lives in Cincinnati, Ohio. But this didn't this is not when he lived in Cincinnati, I don't think. But yeah, so here you can see, like, there's Macabre at the very top, looking through the skylight, watching someone paint in an art gallery. So anyway. Oh my gosh, Jesse Jeffy says, you haven't failed me yet. Every kid's book you recommended has been a huge hit with my kid. Yeah, did your kid like, that spooky one, My Name is Fred, or whatever it's called? Because I loved that book as a kid. Oh my gosh. And I, like, reading it now, it just still totally holds up. But anyway, Jesse Jeffy, thank you so much for the book Redemption. So there's this gorgeous, and I totally forgot I got him to sign it. So yeah, signed by the illustrator with that wonderful CD of John Lithgow reading his book. So there we go. John Lithgow, I don't think was at the conference or anything. Oh, she loved it. Oh my god, I'm so happy to hear that. That book, it was published, like, a fair amount of decades ago, and I'm so glad to see, hear that it still has something for kids, right? It's nice to know that it's still relatable. Okay, so thank you again for that. PJ Lynch is your favorite kids book illustrator? PJ Lynch. Interesting. Okay, good. A bit of human. That's a face of a squirrel who's about to get away with murder. Trash Gutter, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Bill Coon also says, John Lithgow had a big stage tour and kids album set about 20 years ago. What is the copyright? Oh, the copyright date for this book is... This was published... 2002. So that, yeah, 20 years ago. So that totally holds up, Bill Coon. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Love it. Look at that little squirrel's face. So great. Okay. Yes, beautifully produced, Patong. I agree. Alright. Bill Coon, yes, it also says, except for someone else equally talented and skilled who I personally know. Lovely. Oh yeah, Patong, yeah, so the bucket is an example of, using the colors beside to kind of echo the metallic surface. And actually, the interior of the bucket used to be a different color. It used to be, I think, better reflective of what the inside of a steel bucket would be like. But I needed to change it for this cyan fish that I had. So there's a few limitations, but I'm glad that you like the I'm glad that you like the bucket. Trash Gutter, yeah, everyone is well, as far as I can tell, and we're all having a nice time, I think. I don't want to speak for everyone else, but I certainly am. That is, so let's, we're gonna move away a bit from the hand for now, because, we were working on, Patong had this great idea of putting the colors, the colors of the man's hand just in here, and I still haven't fully cleaned this up. This actually was, the diamond from the fish gutting animation. This one, I just kind of copied and pasted it and scaled it up, because that was something someone in the YouTube comments suggested, so I took that one. Because it is the same diamond, so it kind of does check out. And I'm just kind of, I had to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, it's going pretty well. And of course I have the benefit of all these other diamonds to look at. In terms of course they're not cyan. But the cyan really does make it stand out, make it look special. Ooh, that one's particularly nice. It's a nice one. But yeah, the challenge on this is kind of making it kind of reflective and refractive. Oh, yeah, so thanks, Patong. Yeah, these hands, this was from a photo reference that was helpfully provided. And yeah, it's super helpful to have reference. I have reference for this shot, but of course it's not exactly the same hand position, which kind of is a bother. But yeah, I'm glad that you like the, I'm glad that you like that, that hand. Occasionally it works, I mean, nothing is set in stone here. It can all be fixed. Just getting right now. I'm just still getting just the basic shapes down here. Arrogant Logician artists have a bunch of anatomy sketchbooks. I have a few anatomy books, which I should probably consult more, you know. Uh, but yeah, it's one of those things where you just kind of, it's good to just keep in practice, really. As well, just with anything else. I mean, I was attempting some watercolor painting for the next issue of the Gazette, and my gosh, am I rusty at that. I need to, you know, you need to keep up a skill, and I need to. It's good. So I am trying to commit to doing at least one sketch a month for the Gazette, and it's a nice resolution to have. So let's see, just trying to keep in mind what these guys are doing. This, and how it's not going to be a perfect shape either. And I feel like they actually kind of bulge out a bit. Looking at all these guys, it's not like, like I said, it's not concave. It's all kind of, it bulges. It looks like it's a little bit filled with air or something. So let's try to give it that impression too. Yeah, I need someone to take a pic. I did take a photo of myself with my own hand, but yeah, I didn't have like, you know what? It's so sad because I actually have like a piece of fluorite that looks almost exactly like this. It's the right shape and everything. Okay. Next time I do an art stream, I will have a proper hand reference to reference, because I do. It's so sad. I just realized I could totally just get my piece of fluorite that I have that is this exact shape, and it's probably the exact size, and I'm ashamed. Very bad. Yeah, watercolor is my favorite, Patoing. If I want to master it, and I'm nowhere near mastering it. And you know, I see like Miyazaki's pencil and watercolor sketches, and he makes it look so easy. And then when I try, it's just like, oh my goodness, this is not. He's clearly really amazing at it. I mean, not that that needs to be said again, but my gosh. You know, even if I see like some Yoshitaka Amano paintings, I'm like, oh, maybe I could do something like that. And no, I cannot do something like that. Patong, I love that quote. Patong says, always have to think about Jeffrey Catherine Jones quote. Watercolors always felt like trying to control an accident. Yes, you know, it's so interesting. Yeah, that's perfect because it's like it's a very time sensitive in a way that other painting is not as time sensitive. Every type of painting that you do is time sensitive, of course, because paint dries. Of course, oil painting takes a lot more time to dry. So it's, you know, there's a lot more opportunity to work on something. Acrylic dries really fast, but the thing about watercolor is that you have to take into account the wetness of the paper, how much water is in the pigment. It's like a whole other level of complication and control that is extremely challenging. Yes, imagine drawing without undo. I know. It's really scary. Or Bill Watterson's watercolor stuff he did for Calvin and Hobbes. Oh my goodness, so many good examples. Goemon Sama says Shuna's journey is so stunning, just pencil and watercolor. Let's gonna write that down. Shuna's journey. And she did oils as well. Yes, and with watercolors, yes. It's the color, the white of the paper will be the brightest. So there's a whole planning aspect of it too. But the way that the light passes through the paper and bounces up through the pigment of watercolor is like magical. That transparency is like part of the reason why I love it so much. Also the fact it cleans up really easily, which, you know, it really shouldn't be a consideration, but I really appreciate the fact that it is like that. And how the actual, you know, it's just like, what is it, gum arabic? It's gum arabic and pigment, kind of feels like, and it's just, there's something about that that's really lovely, and how portable watercolor is too. Oh, Eric Sokol, that sounds familiar. Eric Sokol, amazing with watercolor gouache as well. Yes, and Patoing, yeah, good preservation of white. I have some of that, you know, the masking stuff, the masking fluid, but I bought it for something I was doing. I don't even know if I ended up using so much of it, but I like when people, yeah, can plan ahead. The masking fluid I'm not super crazy about, but I think it sometimes can be the only way you can get sharp edges in a white area. Moral Recording is good to see you. Asks, is it cheating to use watercolor pencils for applying the pigment? There's no such thing as cheating, Moral Recordings. Whatever you feel like. Yeah, and also Deluxe Tux. Yeah, when I like also seeing that when people use super cheap art supplies to produce stuff, because yeah, I mean a lot of the time it can come down to like the artistic ability and not the tools and the materials. But I will say good brushes will make all the difference when you're applying paint, especially well just about anything that you know, especially a brush that holds a point, and especially for watercolor, if your brush can hold a lot of water and pigment, it's like it's to your advantage. Like it makes a huge difference in watercolor. So to some extent, though, I do agree with you that Deluxe Talks that it it can be just up to like the person's techniques. Mm. Oh, John J. Muth. Okay, this is great. John J. Muth on the list of great watercolors. Yeah, everything, you know, honestly, they like just do it. It's hard enough. Everything is hard enough. So if you can find a way that is good for you and it worked for you, like yeah, go on, you know. And looking at all these different octahedrons, um, it's nice to see the stuff that they have in common and the stuff that's different, right? They're not all perfect. Like some of these have lines that are deviating, and some of them have like marks in them. Like there's like these weird triangle marks in this one that are natural. It's kind of strange, but yeah, they're not all going to be perfect. So there's going to be like inclusions and stuff, right? So there's going to be like scrape here maybe that will be reflected in through this. A line. Dracula stuff. Oh, fantastic. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm going to take a quick look. Watercolors from Hayao Miyazaki is what I need. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to open that in a new tab. Thank you. That's absolutely invaluable. I'm going to take a look at those later. Oh my gosh. I love when people take pictures of their palettes. Okay, definitely everyone check those links out. Oh my gosh, there's a Ghibli Museum sketching set. I could die. I could die right now. That's wonderful. So those two links are oh my gosh, I want that so much. So yeah, there's actually an 24 paints personally chosen by Miyazaki reflect the choice of colors used in his work. Oh my gosh. Oh, and also what's great is that if you can recreate this watercolor kit on your own, they give you a list of the pigments, the colors that are used. So thank you for that. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's just only one lifetime, you know, only one lifetime. Oh, James Gurney, excellent artist in his own right, James Gurney. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, it's just I want to do everything. I want to do all of this, all the things. And then maybe another one of those up, maybe here. It's kind of like a beauty shot, which is it's going to be tough to make this look good. And then yeah, get into like that thing we were discussing earlier about the colors of the hands going to get in there as well. It's going to be key. It's going to be key. And also, oops. Yes, and sparkle animation. I've done the sparkle animation. I did that on this piece actually, so definitely going to do that. Hold on, let's see if it's here. There, yeah, the actual in the actual game, there's a pating, a patoing, not a patoing, but a pating that happens there. Yes, so totally, absolutely vital. Actually, let's kind of breaks up sometimes a bit, a little looks like. So let's just do a little bit of that. But yes, the sparkle, I've done the sparkle on a few things, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of required. Which, okay, so some of these, you can see that the where all the points converge, sometimes that's like a bright area, so let's actually do that. Let's do that. Let's make this that bright converging area. That happens. And then move in a bit with other colors. I like this dark blue, but I feel like I add it and then I remove it again. There's maybe too much of it, or not enough, or something. Oh, Jesse Jeffy, that's nice of you. Jesse Jeffy says, I think we haven't been redeeming Biomenace because you're making such great art progress. We don't want to interrupt the flow. Great work. Oh, that's nice. That's very thoughtful. If that is the case. So this also side needs some work. So let's see what let's look at some other edges. Yeah, so we could actually stand to make that thicker, because the edges do seem to look thicker. And yeah, not make it as straight of a shape. And maybe some more of that internal stuff, which, you know what? Maybe this side is gonna, I can do a suggestion of the other side of that shape. So let's try that. In there. So it would be like that. Okay. It would be this way. Oh, it's really hard to do. It'd be kind of like that side of it would, that plane of it would be slanted, a triangle slanted toward the center. But it's really, it's kind of, I'm having a lot of trouble because I want to keep that edge there. Black, but black, you think? Man, I don't know about black in it. We'll do the red first and see if it needs to be pushed anymore. Let's see here. Also, this one in here. Maybe... It's, I think, besides doing vignetting, I tend to, like, yeah, really avoid black and white in EGA. And I don't know if that's just... I can't even really come up with a reasoning for that. It's just kind of what I've... my tendency has been. And, you know, that's not to say that I'm not going to change that ever. But even when I was working on, I'm working on that cross stitch that I showed you guys at the parlor, and there is very little white in it. There's about like six pixels of white in that entire piece. Oh no, that's not true, because I think the painting in the middle of hold on. So it's just to do another quick show of this cross stitching piece. Oh yeah, it's getting keyed out, of course. Filters. Okay, so yeah, this piece here. The color that I'm using right now... Oh, no. I just turned back on the chroma key. Okay. Turn off. Okay. Yeah, so the color that I'm using right now, that you can see the thread is coming out, that's the light gray. The only white that's in this is the Jordan Almond Bowl. Hold on. Oh, let's use this. The Jordan... Oh my gosh. Everything's mirrored? Okay. The Jordan Almond Bowl has 2 white pixels in it. And this lamp, there's 4 white pixels in it. So out of this entire cross stitch so far, there are 6 pixels of white. There will be more white, I think, because I think there's a painting here that has some white in it, but still not very much. And yeah, I can't really say why, except the fact that white is very bright. And even with the bucket piece, the only white in is the very the very edge of that, the handle and the water droplet part. So I don't know what that is or what that means. It might mean nothing. Yes, maximum contrast. Yes, maximum contrast for sure. But yes, white for sure is going to happen in the gem. Absolutely white. Oh wow, and Baton, you have done cross stitching of a piece. How big was it? And how many colors? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about the black. I'm not sold on the black, but the white is absolutely going to happen on this. Yeah, and also, yeah, we're going to do more of that thickening and brightening of those edges like we see in these examples. So that's going to happen. And some of them, yeah, some of these edges are quite thin and some of them are not. So let's actually use that too. And yeah, and the mantra that we use, of course, here all the time is it's only going to be on the screen for 4 seconds, so don't worry about it. But aha, photo. Thank you, Patong, for sharing. That's, oh my gosh, that's great. That looks like a lot. Wow, that looks like a lot of stitches though. I love the colors. Fantastic. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, not super. Okay, so yeah, mine is bigger than yours. Then I see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know. I find it like nice to work on, just in fits and starts. Oh, it's a character of a friend. You gifted it to him. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I think that tends to be what happens with a lot of cross stitching, because people who do the cross stitching, they enjoy doing it, but then they have a like just, oh wow, just a Jeffy. Thank you so much for gifting the tier subs. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Just a Jeffrey. It's so nice. It's always great to see you here. And I love the fact that I'm shaping your daughter's childhood a little bit with the book recommendations. So thank you. Oh, and Sigonol. Sig Zero Null or Sigonol. Welcome to chat. Happy Crimson Tuesday. I'm glad you're liking how this is looking. I'm just picking away at this piece right now, this diamond thingy that's going on. Having a fair amount of fun with it. But yeah, it's always the challenge of trying to create those surfaces in a low resolution, and this particular palette, which is not the easiest palette to do anything in, really. Oh, Sig. Okay, Sig. Gotcha. Thank you, Sig. Yes, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. All good. Which actually reminds me, I'm just going to quickly check my notifications to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, good. Nothing missed. Fantastic. Okay, so. Okay, I think just squinting also helps sometimes to figure out what would be good to do with something. Squint. Yeah, I'm gonna just add, I think for balance sake, I'm gonna add some more of that blue over here, just a little touch. Just a little touch. Yes, exactly. Squinting, zooming in, zooming out, Cosmic Boy 3. Yes, yeah, and yes, I guess Patong, when you gave it to your friend, did you frame it, or did you do any kind of display thing? Like, how does your friend display the piece? Okay, let's try a layer of red. I did not frame it. Don't know if you bought a frame. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. I mean, you could just put it on a cork board, really. That's what's so nice about cross stitch. Let's see here. So oh my gosh. So here, we don't have a lot of pictures of hands holding these things. There's this one, I think. There's this one. That's actually pretty helpful. There's this finger thing one. and then there's this one here. So those are kind of our guides, maybe. So it's pretty see-through. So we're gonna see. I guess what we're gonna be going with here is the red is gonna be through because it's his fingers back there. So just a touch of red, I think, moving through. Actually, we also need to clean up some of this stuff because that's just distraction. Just visually, it's just noisy. Okay, so like in this one here with the finger through, yeah, if it's really clear, you're gonna see it's just like seeing through the thing. And what's nice is that there is distortion happening through that shape, so we don't have to be perfect about this. That's the hope anyway. No, you don't want to, no, I don't want to join that shape. Because then it just looks like it's part of his finger. Oh, you know what else would be helpful? I think maybe, maybe some dithering. I think the dithering might help in this case. To make it look... Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of like fake dithering. Because the dithering is good at giving the illusion of like a transparency. Yeah. One short eye, fantastic. Good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday to you as well. Of course, one short eye. Yeah, the one, you know, some of these I do remember off the top of my head, and One Short Eyes is one of those. One Short Eye is a documentarian of the speedrunning community for adventure games. And One Short Eye, I was actually telling these guys and showing them how I in the newest version of the demo, you can now open left door or open west door, or even in the master bedroom, you can open southwest door, and Nancy will move to that door and open it. So there's less like having to orient yourself to a door, which is people hopefully will find helpful. Oh, fantastic! Crash Guider, One Short Eye is how you got to this channel. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love hearing about connections like that. Yeah. Of course, yeah, I was a little guest spot on One Short Eye's Secrets of Colonel's Bequest, which was fun to be in. And yeah, it's nice. It was really super nice to be, to get to participate. I think what is also going to sell this is dithering in those other areas of other color. And you found One Short Eye from this channel, Amberzine. Oh, it works in both ways. That's wonderful. Yeah, every single video One Short Eye puts out is super, super high quality. I always learn something new. And yeah, it's really inspiring to watch the speedrunning community. And yeah, actually, I believe, I don't know if I could be just... I don't know if I'm making this up, but Robot Spacer got into doing some Colonel's Bequest speedrunning of his own, and I'm wondering if that has to do with the Speedy Adventures community, and I'd like to think that it does. Maybe this is that's too floaty high. Yes, and One Short Eye, Bilkin is asking One Short Eye the origin of his name, and says, One Short Eye says, it's a double pun. I have an uncommon last name with an I in it. The I is a short vowel sound, not long, so it's a short eye. Also, one of my eyes is weaker than the other. Specifically, I have astigmatism, farsightedness, and my right eye goes lazy when I get tired. Ah. Oh, same. Okay, so Sig says One Short Eye got me here too. I followed because of the project you're working on, but I can't remember the name, and also your art is beautiful. So yeah, this is the Crimson Diamond. So that might be the project, but I've done a few games that have launched. Just artwork though. This is the only game I'm kind of doing everything on. But yeah, I did some art on Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator and Witch Strandings, and also an upcoming Playdate game. So. Patoing, I still would try a tiny bit of white on some of the bits that are cyan just to add a bit of extra sheen. Oh, we will get there, Patoing. We will get there. I'm glad. One shot I says interviewing Julia for the Colonel's Bequest video was an absolute pleasure. No, that's fantastic. I'm so glad that I had a wonderful time too talking to you. It's nice to just chat it up sometimes. And I think also that the with when it comes to the thumb as well, I'm going to put some red as well, somewhere as kind of like oh yeah, there's a bit of a color that's like touching or whatever. And I'm going to just kind of fade out, like hand of dither fade out what's happening there as it moves away from us. Yeah, oh man, that sells it for me. I don't know. I mean, it's probably not near accurate, but there's something about that helps a lot. And actually, what I'll do is maybe some solid parts. Hold on, let's do some of that. Aha, Bilkin says, One Short Eyes Colonel's Bequest video was suggested to me by YouTube, so I discovered them independently. I was surprised to see Julia in the video. Yeah, I think, honestly, yeah, Patong, I do think it does work, although, like I said, I might just put in, yeah, like a bit of, like, that solid red, just to indicate maybe where the finger might be touching more, and just giving a bit of extra that. I think it's fairly successful. And also, so what I'll do here is maybe some just dithering here, so that you kind of get that feeling. Actually, not that part, too far. Actually, what I can do is I can use that brown as a separator here. Okay. Not bad. And yes, a touch of the white for sure. That's going to really make it sing. Actually, I'm not still crazy about that. There we go. Purple more. Just introduce every color. Yeah, I guess because it would be his shirt back there too, and even maybe his beard back there. Although the beard is quite a far distance away, but I'm totally open to adding that too. But yeah, I mean maybe some of that purple from the shirt, because that would be back here too. The purple is so tonally similar to the red that it's kind of I'm wondering if it's even going to register as different colors. Yeah, I had to just look over and double check that I was using the purple because it's so close. Yeah. I mean, if you put them right on top of each other, like you almost can't even see them. They're almost, but that's the magic of this piece. That's why this works. That's why Cobb works so well, is how tonally similar those two colors are. The purple actually just kind of glows off the edge of that red. I think introducing any color. In fact, what I might do here is adding a touch of the bright. You know? Maybe even a bit of that bright. Oh. Dither in some of that. Just a little touch of it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, the purple could work for a fade on the finger, considering the gem is blue. The purple on the for the fade. Yes, yeah, that could totally. I can see. Yeah, so that would kind of distinguish it well. Yeah, and yeah, on the stream, like the colors are gonna not be that great. But yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying about this part. We could almost just use that as, I wonder if we could just... Would that be just weird? If I just use that? No, I think that actually... I kind of like that. I think it's... It adds a... You know what? I like it there. I don't even know if it makes sense, but I like how it looks. Oh wow, speaking of co-op, Patoing says, only last year played through Loom on hard and got the special co-op scene. I don't think I've ever finished Loom. Yeah, that definitely works better. There's something about that color that's kind of gorgeous. In fact, I might just add a few of those in here, you know? The light cobalt with that color is just really nice. And what it does is it's kind of it's more in tune with the blue, but a slight amount. So what you get is this. It adds depth. It adds really nice depth. Maximus says, not a spoilery question, but is this diamond rough or cut? This is a rough diamond. So yeah, so Maximus, all these octahedrons, these are all the natural habit of a diamond. So these all grow like this, which is kind of shocking. So this is a raw diamond as it is. And I've mentioned before, maybe one day I will own a diamond that naturally does look like this. I mean, they, of course, are usually very small. Like, you're not going to get a big honking diamond. And I do have a piece of fluorite, like I mentioned, which I should have brought down with me. Yes, maybe gray dither in the middle where you get the right angle in the mid-blue part. Possibly gray, because, yeah, I mean, he's got this beard, right? So we might add beard color, which is something else we mentioned. Nope. The dark, yeah, I'm kind of a fan of using that gray because it would add that depth that you're talking about. And I don't know if I would use it in the mid blue part. I might use it in the dark cobalt depending on what the contrast looks like. Cuz I feel like, oh no, that is pretty close. They're both pretty close actually. Well no, the mid blue is, you're right. The mid blue actually is the mid blue is actually closer, yeah, with the dark blue. Yeah, I think that actually is kind of nice. It just seems like adding more color seems to be, the more color the better everything seems to work, you know? Yeah, almost the same luma. Yeah. Brightness type. Aha, Bilkun says, I've got a compact space ball circa 1991 DB9 connector, and I now know that touchscreens were around in the 1980s. I wonder what the computer hardware peripherals were at Sierra and LucasArts graphic artists. That's a very good question. I think, oh my goodness. I wonder if I know the answer to that. I think I asked Doug Herring at some point. I should ask again. But I feel like they might have been using mouse or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, yeah, I couldn't have, I can add some solid gray in here as well, I think. I couldn't have done what they did, because I don't have the tech skills to actually develop tools while I'm making art. I just don't have it in me. Oh, varied from studio to studio, Patoing says. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good question, honestly. Farewell to Nova Scotia. Oh, Taito in Japan, Patoing says, did use CRT screens with light pens in the 80s already. Wow. We're gonna add a bit of white, at long last. Let's get our handy EGA paint box out. Tablets were a thing in the 80s as well, not wireless ones. So let's take a look. I'm gonna put Cobb back down a little bit. The ones with the pens had serial connections. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine. Probably wasn't that bad. I wonder how heavy the pens were. Yeah, so we're gonna add a little touch of white. I'm really liking how that diamond is looking. Just adding a bit of color does give it that reflective, transparent factor. Better than a mouse. This is true. Better than a mouse. So we're gonna add. So let's see where these things catch the light the most. Seems like on that edge, that front edge, it seems to be the edge closest to the camera. It seems like the one that catches a lot of light in some of these. So I'm probably gonna add here. And where else do they get? Just the very edges. The very edges. So, see how bright it is? It's incredible how bright just pure white is. Ooh, I had a video painter back in the Deluxe Tux says. Okay, let's look at that. I want to like take a look at what that Studio Ghibli color palette is. Oh my gosh, it's everything I love about everything. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that later. Video painter come. Oh my gosh. I actually, yeah, wonder what I was using to draw. My first digital drawing was probably mouse. Probably mouse. Marisma says these intro scenes definitely should make it into the new final trailer. They will. Like, I'm hoping to get this guy done for then, you know. But beyond that, I don't really know. Actually, just anywhere on the edge. Actually, that edge you see, the far bottom left edge on that one doesn't have anything. I think, yeah, I might just. Nope. Oh, Compact Spaceball circa 2002, not 1991. Oh, okay. Spec sheet for the clone of it. Holy cow, Space Mice. Space Mice. Space Mice is just a really cool name for something. Oh my god. That's great. That's great. It's fantastic. Trackballs. That reminds me, yeah, like a trackballs. I never really use trackballs. Some people swear by them. Yeah, but the brightest front fin has a kink at the bottom. Okay. I think you meant there. That's the thing that happens. That's what happens when you're working just on like a pixely thing like this. It's like every little pixel is like makes a big huge difference. I think yeah, I mean, oh my god, it's so bright. I can't even. It's probably should do a bit more on this edge. No. This one. That, you know, it's amazing just how much it stands out from everything else. Needs another cyan or white pixel. In EGA, the white is not bad, actually. It's, for me, it's so bright. I don't know. Yeah, and I think Custom 43, yeah, the gem is really working with it. It's just super done sparingly. What was the other, no, it's almost like now seeing it in the gem, I don't even think I'll do it on the guy's face because his face is further back and the white is crazy bright to me. Oh sure, yeah, and Patron, you make, yeah, C64 has just duller colors in general, so they're gonna look, the contrast is gonna be way stronger for sure. Let's see here. So let's see what we got for the hand. So this is the hand. So what's going to happen is it's going to move up like this. Like that. And then maybe his eyes are going to move down. And that'll be that. So going to go up like, and then a patoing, a patoing, a pating. A pating is going to happen, right? Okay, so we go up. And then patoing, pating, pating. Let's do the pating. Let's do the pating. Pating 1. Now this type of an effect is kind of really up for interpretation. But this one might be mostly white actually. And maybe even have it reflect in his eyes when the pating is at its biggest. His eyes will have a bit of extra sparkle in them or something, you know? Oh my gosh, throwing it up and catching it again, patoing would be like so much more animation that I'm not prepared to do. Because I'd feel like you'd almost need to have like an alternate angle for it. That's a slightly different angle. And also, like the way that the hand has to move. Oh my gosh, yeah. The original animation is extremely limited. Oh, I would spell it pating. P-T-I-N-G, the pating, like the beautiful, oops. Oh, the beautiful, like this type of thing that's gonna happen. Like the, it's gonna be super beautiful. I guess I should actually just do the brightest version of it first. And then we'll move backwards. How big are we gonna make the pating? And are we even going to make it go glink, glink, glink like that? Are we going to make it go woo like so? Is that going to be like the brightest thing that it does? Oops. And then maybe like some of that cyan inside kind of, you know, I don't know. Let's see here. Pating, yeah, P apostrophe ting, yeah, pating. Maybe. Okay. No. The center has to be white. Okay, that's fine. I understand. Maybe some of these other rays of it are not going to be white. Like so. Like so. No, because then I can't see. The symmetry's not there anymore. Okay, no. And this one has to be lower. Oh, wow. Cosmic Void, you googled pating and it came up with alien. And is it a famous alien name or something? So we're probably going to do like one of these kind of thing. I kind of like it on that edge. I don't know if it would really be on that edge, but that's where it's going to go. Oh. Oh, wait, it has to move. Yeah, there. Like to Paul. Yes, to Paul. Yeah. So that's what it's going to look like, I think, probably. Pating. And then we're going to shrink it down subsequently. So. This is... duplicate this. This is 2. 1. So, let's see here. Take that. So we're gonna go like this. That's the second stage of it, the pating. The shiny stars on his nose. I'm going to add a little, like, I'm gonna move his eyeballs down, I think. That's gonna be something that has to get done. Because he's not looking at it. And then this, actually, so this is... I completely named these backwards. It's fine. 3. So this one is going to be actually smaller. Small. Okay. I don't know what the shiny stars on a nose are, actually, come to think of it. And Pating. So now I gotta just rename everything again, because it's not good at this. 4, 3, 2, 1. And 1 will be just a little guy, little plus sign. Oops. Oops. One, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 3. Those arms have to be longer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! And then also his eyes have to move down to engage those, so let's do that. New. Dilation also would be good. Very good. Let's see here. So this is going to be eyeballs. Eyeballs. So I actually have to. I don't want obviously his socket part to also move. Not the socket part. Oops. So this is actually, I'm going to also. Oh, not contiguous, no. Okay, so we're going to. Actually, I need to ice that. I didn't do that the smart way. Let's do this first. Oh, no, not that. Okay. That's all that I'm gonna have to worry about. Okay, so we're just gonna mask out his eyeballs there. This be enough. Okay, so his eyeballs move down. Yeah. So, and then we also have to do that. Okay. So we put this in its own group called eyeballs. The eyes all anime sparkly. Like in Blade Runner. Turned him into a Pixar cat. You guys have all the ideas. Right, like that. And then we could give him, let's see, dilated. We could be like, oh, his eyes get, oh, you know what? It's weird because how come his pupils are like really strange here? Hold on, I gotta fix those. Like, why is this one that much bigger? Okay, so eyeball dilated. This one would make sense. Bigger. Ooh. And then also, maybe in his eye we've got the white. Would that look just really bad? Is that gonna look really bad? Okay, so it goes, oh. Well, okay, here's the thing. They will move down and then his eyeballs will get sparkly. So I will put the sparkly on a different layer. Okay, and then sparkle. Sparkle. This goes here. Goes here. Okay, so. No white in teeth. I don't know, the teeth are really in his mouth. So probably, I don't imagine so. Maybe like, although, you know me, I'm always open to trying something. just the top of the teeth, the tip of the teeth, the tooth, the lips is what we would say in vocal training. Tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips, whatever. Tooth separation in dark gray. I think it looks weird the white. It's actually, I don't mind it actually. If we fade it out, I think it actually, because it does show that this part is in the front and then it kind of recedes. Make the teeth look flat or sharp. I kind of like it. But maybe his teeth are too small. Maybe I've made the spaces too hold on. I'm gonna like I don't know how big his teeth would be. Like there? Does it look like gummy? Is that the concern? Does he look too... Well, you know, I mean, maybe he would have a plate or something. I don't know what kind of dentistry they had back in those days. Yeah, the diamond is so shiny, it gives him sparkly, minty, fresh teeth. Tip of the teeth and the tooth and the lips. The tip of the teeth and the tooth and the lips. Okay. That's how... And we did tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. Over here, Just Jeffy. Cosmic Void suggests I would do a bit of AA to double A. I'd put a gray pixel between that one and a white pixel. What? Okay. I'd put a gray pixel between that one, white pixel, and the black of the mouth. Anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anti-aliasing. Put a gray pixel between that one and the white pixel. Oh, here? And that join? Judge Khan, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. To the left of the white pixel. Okay, wait. Gray pixel. Okay, gray pixel. Gray pixel. This. Here? Wait. To the left of the white pixel. Okay. This one. The white lines that touch the black. Oh, here. There? Oh, man. That gives his, like, he gets way too many teeth like that, doesn't he? No, I had it. Okay, I had it. Oh, no. Okay. If the white lines touch the white line, where the white line touches the black. One pixel to the left. Okay. One pixel to the left, not above. One pixel to the left. How do you guys know together what you're talking about? Okay. Okay. I just had... Okay, this pixel? That one? Wait. That one? Is this the one? No? Okay. Okay. Where did I just have it? Oh my gosh. This pixel? This one. The one in the center. This one. Horizontally, it would be from right to left to left. Okay, from left to right, a black pixel, a gray pixel, and the white pixel. Okay. Let's get in here. Let's get in here. Yeah, yeah, exactly. One shot of the specificity. I'm dying to know exactly what you guys mean. Okay. Horizontally, it would be from left to right. A black pixel. From left to right. A black pixel. Black pixel, gray pixel, the new one, and the white pixel. From left to right. Adding it to the left of the white line. Okay, oh, okay, here. This one. You want a gray pixel there. Is that what the is that what this is all about? Okay. Yay, we got there. Okay. Dave Boy, I just got back from seeing Everything Ever All at Once in theaters for the first time. Wowee. I saw that it was really quite good. I liked it quite a bit. Dave Boy, that reminds me. As per our conversation the other week about EGA and Perilous Wild, I made this little nightbot. So if you do !EGA, there's a quick list of some people that come often to chat who are working on EGA text parser adventure games, and I made sure I included Perilous Wild and a link to your itch.io, as well as Cosmic Void Tachyon Dreams. Cosmic Void's Tachyon Dreams on their itch.io, his itch.io. Deovor's Perilous Wild on itch.io. Mousemus's remake of Enclosure in 3D on Mousemus's itch.io. Phil Fortier, who is not here, but I think his name bears mentioning because he made an incredible 4-part miniseries, Snail Trek EGA text parser. And Slat Studio, of course, Betrayed Alliance, and Slat Studio's website. So that is all that. And so whenever we mention EGA text parser adventure games, and that happens a lot, I do want to have that link available. Because long live EGA text parser adventure games. Yeah, and Cosmic Void, exactly. Yeah, saying I do find that it was funny that Patoing knew what you meant straight away. That's what kept me so entertained by this. It's like, how do you guys know what each other is talking about? I'm struggling. Okay, Patoing, you even came up with a visual. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. So I did get it. Okay, that's verification. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Oh my, yes, Patoing. Yeah, Patoing, if you want to drop any links, like you want to link to the artist page that you have, please do. Absolutely. Your work is amazing. Could put another darker pixel to the left. Okay, see, now I know. There you go. We did it. We did it. Yeah, that technique I don't use very much. It's true. Okay, so why don't we do a very quick animation just of the eyes and the and what happens with those. So, hand. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we can just really quickly see actually what this entire thing would look like. Thank you. Yes, Twitter Patoing. Okay. So yes. So also on Patoing's Twitter page has like a pixel joint. That's what I was thinking of. Your pixel joint link and everything is on that. So please, yeah, wonderful. Yes, check out his work. Wonderful, amazing work. Yes. That's what I meant. The pixel joint. I couldn't remember the name of the place, the site. Oh, good. Yeah, one shot. Yeah. So yeah, some names in that command didn't connect the dev names to people in here. Yeah. So that's kind of why I wanted to do that, because yeah, it's wonderful to have you guys in and weighing in and stuff and giving me all this great feedback, right? Like even with the music too. It all is a big part of it. Yes, Dave, what Pixel and EJ emote. The best thing about Twitch is the emotes. Okay, so let's quickly do this. A very quick animation. We can just preview this in Photoshop. So we're gonna do this, right? Copy, paste. In fact, he would probably start looking at it earlier, wouldn't he? So why don't we start making him look at it now? Sparkle, okay. So the sparkle is not going to be there. The sparkle's not going to be there, but he's going to start looking at it from the next movement. Because you wouldn't go like this and then like this. You would probably bring it to your head, as you're looking at it, right? And then again. And I think that's probably as high as we'd go with it, right? Right? So there's that. And then we would do the pating. The pating. Here's the pating. Bigger pating. Bigger pating. Biggest pating. And then sparkle. Oh wait, no, I want to do biggest pating and the sparkle. Okay. Is that, oh, okay, that is, okay, so biggest pating and sparkle. Okay. So let's try that. Let's just rough it out. See what that does for us. And I'll just save this as scrap. Old man animated. Yeah, he would look down as he moves at it, exactly. Oh, and yes. Act it out yourself. Yeah, acting out yourself, very important. And blinking might, that's another thing we can explore with this. Like, we might want him to blink. Because that does tend to make things livelier. And that's a very good idea if we feel like it needs it. So let's see, make frames for layers. Okay. And usually let's just give it a 0.2 second delay. Okay, we need him to stop at the end of it. Maybe for a second. I mean, even though this, you know what? Just make it slow. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know if we'd, like, this is such a short moment, I don't know if we would do a blink, but, this is just like a rough, I don't know what the timing of this. And actually, now looking at this, I probably want to get rid of that gray part on his hand, you know? Oh yeah, the Twitch would have, Dave, where the Twitch would have like what dimension stuff should be. Yeah, it's so short, I don't think I'll do a blink, but I do want to fix that hand. Because that one gray line is bothering me. So, just get rid of that. Yeah, Patoing, it's fun. I love the Twitch emotes. It's actually not too bad to do them. They have a decent enough setup for them. But, I just wish I could make more. I guess I need to, like, get some, like, some goals, some stream goals or something. But, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, generally, like, that's, you know, what we're... Oh, is there a spare... Is there just a stray gray pixel? What's going on there? Yeah, there's a stray gray pixel. Sometimes you don't see stuff like this until it's actually moving. Just make sure that it's in that... Yeah, it is. Okay. Fix that. That's also not where it should be. We could do this. That gray line was your favorite part, Beta Human? Oh dear. I think the one... Yeah, scaling is also a thing. So let's see your emo... Oh my gosh, those are great. Yeah, the scaling is always the part that's the art of it, you know? I don't really take it into consideration when I do mine. I just... which maybe I should more. But, because I just... My default resolution is fairly low. So it's never really too much of a concern for me. But yeah, this... Besides those few, like, pixels I fixed, is there anything else here? Wow, well, actually, we're almost have perfect timing. Because it's just about time to get started on Mortville Manor. Where did timeline go? Yeah, so... What I'm going to do is, I think we could pretty much call this pretty much done. I mean... In fact, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the gray completely. That's what I think I'm going to do, because it's just kind of bothering me at this point. It might not need it. And what I'm going to do is, with that in mind, I'm going to go back in here to just capture... There. And also, there's too much of the brightness down here. But, I mean, honestly, for the most part, we can pretty much call this fairly done, you know? This might be it for it. In which case, I can implement it and stick it in, sticking to what we have for the new version of the demo, which is kind of exciting. Invisible nostril hairs. Oh my gosh. You know what? That's so funny. The kind of guy. That's just that kind of guy. Well, I mean, that's actually not too. That would be the dark gray, I think, right? Fairly reliably would be the dark gray. It's not a deal breaker. Look, we have the advantage of these infinite layers. In fact, I think his nose in general needs some vague touching up because it just looks kind of bizarre in here, just a little bit. I think he just needs a slight adjustment to those nostrils. But actual nose hair. This is what we call gilding the lily with nostril hair. See, I like the bigger. He's gonna eat that diamond. Real Lady Elfie, pleasure to see you again. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, I need to make his nostril not to look so pointy. We're gonna really get into that, you know? That's better, actually. Already, I like the flare. Yeah, if I wanted to make it like the spark, when his eye sparkles, his nostrils could flare. This is why, you know, we never get done. This is never ending. Gummy diamond. The diamond looks it looks delicious. Blue raspberry. Gilding the nostril. That sounds like it could be the name of the sequel. Gilding the nostril, a Nancy Maple mystery. You know? Oh, where's the gray? Pick up the gray. Here. Yeah, I do think in general the nostrils need just a tiny bit of work. Maybe not that one. Not that one. They're not symmetrical, but they shouldn't be. For fellow nostril hair brethren, kindred spirits, Cosmic43 says, Disney movies don't get done, they get released. Mystery of the missing nostril hair. Yeah, let's see about that. So let's put the nostril hair. Let's try them. Let's try some nostril hair. But it just might be way too, like, much information. You know? This poor man. I mean, it could just end up looking like dithering, you know? Actually, that's actually not bad. It makes the nostril not look like so cavernous. Oh, Patone, you got grandpa nostril hair? JedgeCon sounds more like the name of Nancy's fourth album during her experimental stage. Oh dear. I kind of, yeah, there's something about it, even if it doesn't read as nostril hair, I kind of like that it's giving his nostrils less of that just blank look, empty look. Oh, there's no such thing as a gummy diamond, Lady Elfie? You know what I do like? I was looking up recently, and they look shockingly realistic. Those chocolate rocks you can get some places. Yeah, if I was holding some kind of Crimson Diamond launch party, I would buy, like, chocolate rocks in bulk. Because those are fantastic. They look so rocky. Yeah, there's something, yeah, the nose hair, like, especially if you put it beside, you know, our original guy here. There's a possibility that I should put some of that gray in his hand. So I don't know, we might revisit that. And also, so next art stream will probably be making the PNGs that we're going to import into Adventure Game Studio to incorporate this piece. Maybe with some slight adjustments, like maybe I do want to go back and put some gray in to the hand, but I kind of don't mind it not having the gray in there. Maybe on the inside, maybe on this side. Maybe what I want it to be is like maybe the far side of his hand, maybe. I don't know. That side, you know, like, and in the crease here. Just in the, you know, like the deepest, darkest crevices of his fingers, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe in here, just a few touches, just so that it's not just in his face, you know. Why is this not doing anything? Oh, you know why? I know why it's not, because it's underneath. Patong, you say the gray always feels brighter than the dark red. Oh, you're baiting him. If you hold a launch party, let us know. Aw. Chocolate rocks. Yeah, oh, Judge Con, a lover of chocolate rocks. You put 20 cents in a machine and get a whole bag full when I was a kid. They look so rock-like. It's great. You know what? Yeah, I think maybe just a bit of having it maybe not all the way to the end, just in some of those, the places where the crevices are yeah, like here, and then also maybe that looks terrible. Maybe I don't need it. You know what? Maybe I don't need it. Yeah, maybe I just don't. Maybe we'll just forget about it. It looks good enough. I just want to... No. No, I don't like it. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Tempted to order 1 kilogram of them now. The gray is quite... Yeah, it's quite bright, weirdly. Oh my gosh. 8 kilograms for 115 bucks. Look how good those look. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I want those. But yeah, I think next art stream will be actually the putting the animation together, which it should be not too, I don't think that'll take too long. And yeah, implementing it into the game and showing you guys all the intro sequence. Just a Jeffy, those are chocolate rocks. And they're so rock looking and gorgeous, and they're like usually milk chocolate, I would say. Candy shell. Yes, launch party. Crimson Diamond launch party. Oh. Oh, cool. Okay, so Patoing, you've got some EGA faces. Yes, I remember seeing these. I love these. Like, that face in the middle, the right middle one, the one that's got a lot of the bright red and the brown, it's just the lighting on that face, but it's just really, really, really spectacular. Like, it's honestly the one I go to first. The other one I go to really quickly is top row, second from the left, and middle row furthest left. Ooh, the robot too. They're all good though. Yeah, I love those things. There's something about EGA that playing with those tones and the Luma, as you say, the brightness or whatever that, I guess it's like technically called Luma. There's something so magical about how those colors vibrate against each other. Okay, so yeah, so that'll be, I think that's perfect timing. We're going to, hold on, I'm going to put this on my face so that I can save this in other places and not just on my desktop. We're going to put this in my Google Drive. Back it up. Yes. But fantastic. Next week we'll be finishing this off and implementing it. Well, not next week, depending on if Dan can come next week. If Dan can come next week, it will be a music stream, but if Dan cannot, we will finish this off, which will be kind of nice. Yes, the chocolate rocks are like rock-shaped M&Ms. They're really cool. And now we're gonna move on to Mortville Manor. And what I have here is I'll change my tag. First, I'll change it to just chatting because I just want to just get everyone up to speed. First, to show where is the Mortville stuff? I have a Mortville diagram. Here it is. Oh, that's the old one. Where was the newer one? So well organized. Where? Maybe you know what? Maybe I can just update this one to be the one I want. Browse. Let's see here. It's a really fun game so far. It's not fun, but it's good to look at, and it's just an interesting UI, and I'm not stuck in it, so that's always kind of nice. Let's see here. Where is this stuff? Twitch. Where's my Twitch stuff? Okay. Let's see. Large icons. Where's this? I had an updated one. Mortville. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I did not do very much prep today, and I guess it shows. These are anyway the characters. Yeah, I got nothing else. The other one is somewhere. MMM. You would think I would name it logically. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, nope. Yeah, nope. Okay. B Squad Leader, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. So this game is in EGA that we're going to be playing now. Let's just... These are all the characters, and basically you get called to a manor by your friend Julia, who's an old lady, and she dies suddenly, and you are now in a house with all these relatives of hers, and you have to talk to them and find out what happened. And last time we played this, it looks like a lot of people are carrying a surprising array of different kinds of weapons that are really nice to look at, like really good looking weapons, but it's kind of weird. Okay, so let's just move on to that, because I have, and I do have my notes from last time here too, so we're gonna be able to, oh my gosh, we're gonna be able to question people hopefully pretty well. And I keep on restarting the game because you only can ask everyone 5 questions each till they get tired of you or time moves on. But Toying asks, real question is, will you do a CGA option for Crimson Diamond? No, not on your life. No. There's just no way. I want to make a short game though of something that's like AGI style or something, or CGA. Who knows? But yeah, I've just been like going through this game. The thing is, I tell you, this game has oh good. So this game has that limited number of questions, and even if you restore the game and start asking people different questions, they remember after you've restored the game that you've asked them enough questions already. So I've just been starting from the beginning every time. But there's still some people I have yet to ask stuff. I feel. Anyway, we're gonna just start from where we were. Although honestly, I can't remember which one is in. Oh my gosh, I can't remember which game was the most recent one that I saved. Oh, did I save? Oh my gosh, did I save in the game? I think I saved in the game, so I can load in the game, right? How do I get back? I'm not real. I don't use ScumVM a lot. Oh, cancel. If I just start the game and then load in game. Oh, I know. I need to change this to Mortville Manor now. Okay, Mortville. So this game was released in 1987 by Lanco. Oh my gosh, is that too loud? Let me know. Can't hear anything? Okay. Can't hear anything. Okay, I gotta resize. And also, yeah, all the striping is bad again. Give me a second. I thought we set this last time. It's very upsetting. Give me. Oh, yeah. The prep did not happen too much this time around. It was pixel perfect last time. This is like kind of heartbreaking. Okay. What happened? I know I'm not supposed to do that, but in a pinch. Not like this. Okay, Maximus, walk me through how the heck to do this again. Okay, hold on. We're gonna start a new source. We're gonna delete this source. I'm gonna delete the source. I'm gonna get back into Mortville Manor. I need to actually set it up properly. So we're gonna set it up properly. We're gonna do this properly. Okay. Do not resize the OBS window. Okay. Game options, graphics mode. Can you guys see this? No, you can't. Okay, hold on. I need to. I'll start the source. I'll start the source again so you can at least see what I'm doing. New source. New source. Window capture. Scum. Okay, and it's going to be. Oh, I have to start up the source for that to be available to me. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Right. So there's the scum window. I don't. Yes, yeah, Hunter 1043. Good to see you, by the way. Happy Crimson Tuesday. And there's no sound. Don't worry about that. We're working on everything. Right from the very beginning. So game options, graphics, pixel perfect scaling is the one. We're doing. I am. It's me versus EGA as always. Render mode. So that's fine. Settings are good. Okay. But the problem is the window is small. Just make Scum VM window bigger. Okay, make Scum VM window bigger. Okay. Right now it's kind of a weird shape. Why is it such a weird shape? Did I panic and make that happen? Anyway, we're gonna load the game. We're gonna load the game. We're gonna start the game. Okay, the game will size up if you make enough room. Okay. And desktop audio. Okay. Okay.
February 1951. Occupation, private eye. The cold was freezing Paris off, and my cases as well, when.
Okay. We can do this. Let's move this. We're not going to resize this window. This is our window. This is the window. Pixel perfect. Pixel perfect. We're going to do pixel perfect. Okay, there. I think I made it one more step bigger. Okay, that's too big. Oh wait, no, I did change the size of this. Don't panic. I'm not gonna change the size of the window. I think I cropped it weird or something. No, okay. I'm gonna make that one step smaller again. Resizing the scum window. Oh, no, that's too small. That's the size. What? Okay. What am I missing at the bottom? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. And I'm not going to alter the size. I'm just going to crop this so that I can move this over. Okay. I don't know what the artifacting is at the bottom there. It's going to be fine though. Okay. Pixel perfect. Now for sound. How did you...
A letter, a call, memories from a childhood not that long ago. Echoes of the many games we played in the disused rooms of Mortville Manor. And Julia, now an old woman.
Can you hear this, guys? Just as a sound check. Bit louder would be good. Okay, we can do a bit louder. The problem with this is that oh, you know what? Oh my gosh. After all that, I hope the sound settings stayed the same, because the sound in this game is very awful. Um, how do I open up Maximus? How do I open up the sound settings again in game? Or if anyone else knows, was it F5? Control F5. Okay. Okay. Options. Okay. So yeah, it should be that soft speech volume. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to pump up the actual global volume a little bit. Okay. So there. Okay. Resume. Okay. Try sound check again. How does this sound? Oh no. I just pressed the wrong button. Should be fine. East. Can barely hear the game voice. Did you guys hear the awful musical sting? Did I just, oh, I died of frostbite. Sound effects very quiet. Okay, so we're gonna fix that. Options. We're gonna put that up just a little bit more. We're not gonna put the music up, it's really loud. Move up to 10? Okay, 10. Okay, so I moved I moved it up to 12. 12. Okay. Resume. I died of frostbite. I don't know what this says. Take another chance, yes or no? Yes, take another chance. Crosslash, this is a really cool game. This time let's go west. Okay, no. Towards Manor. Okay, do you guys hear the music? Well,
Jerome,
how about this?
it's been a while. I'm very sad to announce you that Julia died. Her family is here, Guy, her son, Eva, her daughter-in-law, Leo, her husband, of course, her son-in-law Pat, cousins, too, Bob, Ida, Luke. The storm is getting stronger, you must stay here. Meals are served at 12 a.m. and 7 p.m., and there is a mass at the chapel every day at 10 a.m.
Yes, the speech synth is glorious. Okay, everything sounds good. Great. Okay, this is where I will probably when I do just the playlist for Mortville Manor, this is probably where I will start. Okay. So proceed. Okay, home sweet home. Fantastic. Okay. And the thing is I've been through some of this game already, and so I'm not really gonna look too much around, although I will open up this. So yeah, oh no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to scratch. So I want to search this. There's nothing here. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's really anything in here, so we're gonna move out into the landing. I I haven't gone upstairs yet. I really do want to go there. Even though I don't think I've been to all these rooms. Let's try this room. I'm kind of changing my mind a lot. Okay, so we haven't been to this room before. Yeah, we've never survived to the second day for chapel mass is at 10 a.m. I think, maybe. I'm very sad to announce exactly, Justin Jeffy. This game was originally in French and they translated it. And oh yeah, speaking of this, Mortville Manor is being remade by Brocanty Games on itch.io. So definitely follow them if you're interested in this. They make some UI improvements and they have full voice acting and not the synth. So let's search the bed. I don't even know whose bed place this is, but look at all this glorious luggage we can get into. Oh, open. Open. Linen and personal belongings. Search. Search, search, search. Search, search, search. Okay. Whoa. See how beautiful, guys? See how beautiful. Oh my god, I'm so blown away right now. Okay. Next. Oh yeah, so yeah. So we gotta go with more. And these have never done anything except invited me to admire and contemplate, which I have already done. So let's continue. Yeah, the extra resolution does help. EGA does good gold jewelry. Look at this gorgeous pen. Let's admire and contemplate it. There's nothing else really. Take a pen. Another thing, this game has limited inventory. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to go through all these things and see if there's anything I do want to take eventually. An old book. So yeah, let's take the old book because that might be a clue. Whoa! So that looks so like the clue rope. There's a lot of murder weapons that people have like brought in their suitcases, which is a little bit suspicious. But you know what? I'm gonna take the rope too, because as an adventure gamer, I know that rope tends to be pretty desirable. Okay, so we'll close that because it's just good form. There it is. I kind of oh yeah, these are alphabetical. I was about to say I wish these were alphabetical. So here is our stuff. We click on the old book to, I guess, have it be active, and then we can read it. A treatise on the history of the area. Well, that's kind of a waste. I don't know if I want this book anymore. Can I search the book? Can I look at the book? Okay, yeah. I noticed amongst other things an old book. And here yeah, well, I don't want this book, you guys. I'm gonna just put that back. Maybe the pen is more valuable. I'm gonna take the pen. Search this. Okay, so old book, put. Okay, so I put the old book back. I'm not gonna take the jewelry, but I will take the pen, because pens are kind of nice to have. They're a useful puzzle item. Yes, and the book that we had. Okay, so that's fine. Leave. More. Okay, great. Crosslight says, this reminds me of PC98 games. It looks so sharp. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's kind of a bizarre format, but it's definitely interesting. Linen and personal belongings. Again, let's search this. Yeah, Bilkun, I hate this video mode, and even I am impressed by that ring. This it's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, interesting. Patong says there are some amazing looking games on PC88 with 64 by 640 by 200 and only 8 colors. Wow. Shibari. Oh, what's Shibari? That sounds familiar, Patong, and I feel like I should know that because it sounds like a Japanese word. Exactly. If you know you're going to find yourself in an adventure game, what 3 items do you want? I want a rope, I want a lantern, and I want like a dagger, probably. But yeah, let's search. Oops. Oh, search. Yeah, let's search this. Okay. Another ring. Look how beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'm not going to steal people's jewelry. A leather purse. Well, what do you think about that? Definitely want to... Can I search it? A few coins. Okay. That's pretty good, probably. Do I want to... I'm not going to steal people's money and stuff. I feel like I don't want to... steal the valuable stuff. It's... Glasses are kind of nice. That's all. Okay. Yes, Praetorian, yes. Oh, okay, yes, okay. So, yes, Japanese erotic rope binding is shibari. Okay, gotcha. That's the rope in the other suitcase. Very good, Praetorian. Oh yeah, so Bilkun, so this if you're not overdrawn, I don't know what that means. Okay, so yeah, the UI is interesting. So this means that Ava's here in this room, and the current atmosphere is cool. Which I don't really know. It's just the ambiance of the room. Yes, Karashla says, adventure game senses ropes and a pen will get you out of 99% more jams than cash ever will. Yeah. So yeah,
I'm all yours.
Here's an example of the dialogue in this game. I've asked her some questions, but there's a lot of questions that I haven't asked her. So I'm just going to go through some of that stuff. And yes, here's the gorgeous synth speech again. So there's a lot of the stuff I haven't asked her about. So I'm just going to go through some of the stuff. I'm going to work from the bottom. That's Bob relationship.
Not much to say about him.
Okay.
He is a nice and generous man.
Generous.
And what's more, he can be quite funny.
Quite funny. So she likes Bob. Okay. Guy's relationship.
Romantic relationship. It's over.
Oh yeah, I did that one before.
His relationship with me hasn't really started. As for the other ones, I don't follow the other ones.
Over. Yeah, I did know this one before. I take terrible notes. Hasn't really. So she's wanted to get with Guy, which I did know. And I think I did ask about Pat and all this stuff. I'm sorry, you guys. There's gonna be some repetition. I should have watched back the other one and remembered. 11043 says, if I was going to draw you in this style, I would have you peering over top of something you're working on to Abraham Mystery. Ha! This is a great style. Julia and yourself?
You know how it is,
Oh.
family relations.
You know how it is. I hope people don't mind me asking the same questions, because yeah, I totally don't remember.
He's a submissive hypocrite.
Wow.
Personally, I don't trust him.
Don't trust him. Okay, I'm pretty sure I never asked about that. So what's the difference between Ava's relationships and your relationships? Oh, my relationship, like me. Okay, let's ask about that.
Nowadays I get along rather well with everyone. But, here, I am not going to say more about this.
So that's about her, but this would be about her too, right?
Nowadays
Yeah.
I get along rather well with everyone.
Great. Fantastic.
But,
okay.
Here, I am not going to say more about this.
I promise next time I play this, I will watch back the other stuff and keep exquisite notes about what I have and have not asked. She probably won't answer anymore.
This stays between us.
Oh.
But you see, when I speak with her, I soon start to feel a bit uncomfortable.
Oh. That's new. Start to feel uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Stays between us. Fantastic. Fantastic. Is she done with me? Let's try to get rid of all these ones.
You are too curious.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you're Patoing. Yeah, this is amazing, isn't it? It's a real like education. It's a real education. Yeah, and if I was to restore the game and try to question her again, she would like just ice me out again. Aha, Belkin says the ScumVM interface shown here prompted me to open ScumVM on my computer. I've never really used it. It has mass auto import option. Recognize the Crimson Diamond demo and runs it. That's fantastic, Belkun. Awesome. It's really nice to have that like compatibility. Oh, it eventually should work. Okay, Mouse says. So what is the jank for the Crimson Diamond demo in ScumVM? Yeah, I don't know, Dave. I guess she eventually came to this idea that that I'm too curious. But Ava's here. I wonder if she's gonna object to me, like going through her stuff. No. Oh my gosh, you guys! It's a coat of armor. We were just talking about armor. Look at the chainmail skirt thing. Tony says, I wonder if old AGS games that are impossible to run in modern Windows run in ScumVM. That's a really good question. Okay, interesting. Okay, so Maximus says, I think the AGS upgrade you made recently will fix a lot of ScumVM problems because they were the same, transparency, etc. Okay, good to know. So yeah, I do hope to come out with the new version of the demo, Maximus, and we'll see. That's kind of nice. Yeah, you can't, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know what these are here for. They don't ever do anything. Can I take it? There's just no way. I'm not even going to try that. Okay, I'm going to try it. Okay, I did take it. Really nice dagger. I'll take a dagger. I told you that I would take a dagger if I could take anything. But I'm... Can I wear this? Put? No? What? I don't know what pose means. Search it? No. Look at it. Okay, yeah, it's armor, but there's no way I need this, right? I'm gonna put that back. What? I can't. That's where I got it from. Okay, wait. Can I put it here? Okay, so okay, that's great. Okay, and then I can open this, and I can search this. Apparently there's Julia's body is somewhere in this house, and we have not found it yet. So that's kind of important. Okay. The dagger of Amon-Ra. Yeah, I wonder if hide works on the armor. That's a good question. Ooh, another wallet. So let's search the wallet. Few coins. Okay. I love this kind of wallet, by the way. What are these called? Like clamshell wallets? more? A lighter. See, lighter is also very useful. It's kind of like a lantern, right? So I'm gonna take that. There's no reason I can't. Ooh, keys. Okay, so that's the big bunny right there. Take. Okay. So pistol, rope. The pistol is also really good looking. Look how nice. Look at that nice stripy shadow too. But yeah. So in terms of adventure game inventory, I've got keys. Well, that's not a key. So rope, pen, dagger, lighter. I feel pretty well equipped to just take about anything on. Was there nothing else in there? Oh yeah, the purse, which I'm not taking. That's all. All right, bye, Eva. Thank you for letting me go through your stuff and take things. Close. Okay. No. Okay, let's leave. Yeah, it's horrible sounds. Okay, I'm going to say that every time. Choice on screen. Luke's here. Can I take this opportunity to ask Luke about stuff? Ida's husband.
Go ahead. Not much to say about him.
Okay.
He is a nice and generous man. And what's more, he can be quite funny.
Same thing as Ida, right?
Contrary to his mother, he is a very shy person. So when you say relations...
I think I did ask this before. Shy. Not like mom.
He is a resourceful businessman. He sometimes tries to swim upstream, but he will always find a way to make it work.
Okay. The problem, what makes this hard to remember is that people say have the same answer in regardless of what character it is. So sometimes I'm like, I've heard that response before, but I could have very well asked that exact same question to somebody else. Because I'm looking at my notes and I haven't asked him about this, I don't think. Oh yeah, Patong, yeah, I should have checked under the bed. Dave says, you bring a lantern into your colonel's quest embark, and you'll be kicking yourself that it isn't a lighter.
If you like jewels, I have some good deals to propose for a short while.
Oh wow, so Luke is selling jewels. Your occupations. He's selling jewels. Everyone here seems to have like a lot of jewels and weapons.
He has a temper. You have to learn how to deal with him.
Has a temper. Yeah. I think that's our limit with him.
He would do more if he showed less interest in gossip and alcohol.
Okay, never mind. Max, relationship. Gossip. He gossips and drinks. He has buyer's market on on gems. There seems to be like a supply, a lot of supply. I don't know how much demand there is, so it might be what is that? That might be a okay. Wait, when there's a lot of supply but there's not a lot of demand, that's buyer's market. Buyer's market, right?
You are too curious.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. End of course. Oh, okay. Wow, we got kicked out. So suddenly Max arrives with my suitcase. Thank you for your visit. Mr. Discreet Private Eye, in need of private optician, in need of a private optician. Thoroughly demoralized, you leave the manor, you are useless. I wonder if it's because we stole stuff in front of Eva? Is that what happened? Oh, it's 1 p.m. How did we go through 12 hours? What happened? How did time pass? Okay, anyway, so you can see why I just keep on just replaying this game. This game is bullying. Feels bad, man. I've been kicked out a few times in this thing, so that's why I'm just like
Jerome.
Yeah, just never mind.
It's been a while.
I'm gonna just play and explore this game until I figure out what the good path is, and I'm just gonna do that path. That's gonna that pretty much is how this is gonna work, I think. I don't want to talk to any. I just want to look around at places, I think. Okay. Oh, this is the toilet we've been to already. But yeah, I think there might be some fun stuff in here. Oh yeah, the paintbrush in the toilet cupboard. Yeah. Probably no one will miss that. I could take it, I guess, if I wanted to. So yeah, I'll take it. A tin of paint. It's fine. And a hammer. Yeah, let's just take all that. I'm really not that committed to any loadout particularly. Like, it's gonna be... I'm just gonna probably die again, so, you know. Can I take... I want to take a... I've tried that before, it's fine. And I've tried to search the toilet, couldn't do anything. Okay, so that was that room. And then I'm just... I can't remember which rooms I've been to. Okay. Okay, yeah, we have been in this room before. I'm gonna go upstairs because I'm just dying to go upstairs. Is this a room? So use the depth menu. Okay, so oh, look how nice. It's really cool how the weird striped dithering is giving us what looks like completely different colors. Like the front of this drawer. Oh my gosh, is that green? Oh my gosh. Okay. The top of this drawer is bright red and dark green striped dithering. I never thought I'd see the day. Cabroni 3, welcome. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, we're just playing some Mortville Manor, which is, it's been a real experience, I'd have to say. Yeah, the time element, I don't know. Everything about this is really difficult, but this is some real nice stuff. Look at this thing. But yeah, looking at stuff really doesn't do anything. This is a rare and valuable piece, or brilliant, the work of a master. Like, it doesn't, nothing special. There's only like 4 responses to looking at stuff, and they're all pretty generic. It doesn't say anything of a treatise of history of the area. There seems to be, all the books seem to be the same. So I don't know what's going on here, but we're gonna keep looking. We're gonna look through all the drawers. Yeah, I just wish there were more written descriptions in this game. Well, no, that's not the only thing I wish, but... Okay, another rope. Pull wallpaper, vandalized, peeling the paper. Yeah, it makes me think of a different game. Yeah, honestly, Patung, yeah, I this really does, like, that high resolution, it makes more of those colors. Like, who knew, like, a green and red striped desk would look kind of brown? Yeah, none of the books are diaries. So, like, yeah, I mean, we'll take the rope, because the rope, again, is one of those adventure gaming items. A flute. I wonder, I've seen this flute before. Is this everything just randomized each playthrough or something? I'm not going to take the flute. Okay. Open. Search. A reel of thread. Now that's fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. We need that for sure. Look how good. Okay. Okay. That's exciting. Oh, the retort. Yeah, we have seen the retort. I don't know. This game has a very weird pool of inventory items. It looks like it randomly distributed. Sure, let's take the retort. Let's just take it. Oh no, I'm too loaded. I'm too loaded. Let's put the... I'd want the retort more than the pistol. Great. A wooden rod. Okay, so we get to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get to carry 7 things. I'm inclined to think I don't need a paint. I don't need a tin of paint. So we're gonna put that in there. hammer might be good. A paintbrush, maybe not so much. Okay, so I'm going to pick up this wooden rod. That's a bong, you guys. It's a retort. It's for chemistry experiments. 110.43. Of course, Julia doesn't know what a bong looks like. Innocent high achiever. I also didn't know that Japanese word either, right? I love another leather purse. I like how much volume there is to this, but the colors, this game, honestly, I could just stare at this pouch. Let's look at that. Let's search the pouch. A few coins, yeah, it's fine. And everything else. Ooh! Well, that's a new item. I want those. Oh yeah. Spades. Okay, you can read the pack of cards. That's fun. That's the first time anything's happened in this. Okay, we got to take those. Pearl necklace. Yeah, I think it. I feel like this game is randomized every time. I wonder if like the murderer is randomized too. Yeah, so this is the stuff we dumped in here. Yeah, that's fine. These are more appropriate in an attic than a bathroom anyway. The resolution is high. Although, yeah, it's definitely higher. I think it's like 640 by 200 if I had to guess. But I think Patoing may have said what the resolution was for this game. And it just kind of passed through my eyes. Okay. A photo. Oh, glorious. Okay, well, we're going to want that. Oh, Ava enters, looks surprised, but says nothing. See, that's interesting. So that happens dynamically. So Ava came in, left. A Bible. Okay, can we read it? Got an itch? Yeah, that's right. I forgot. First commandment. Search the Bible. I don't want the Bible. More. Oh, yeah. These are all the same, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's fine. It's almost like a roguelike, you guys. It's a roguelike. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with this. No. Attach. Can we attach the wallpaper back on the wall? Eat. Can we... What? Oh my gosh. So choosing to eat just warps you to the dining room. Okay. I can't open these? Okay, I can. Another pack of cards. An glorious ashtray. Like stunning. Stunning. And the lighter. Yeah, let's take the lighter. No. Retort. Okay, reel of thread I'm not so sold on. Let's take this. Let's take this. Nope. Yeah, I'm starting to get the idea of what's going on here. Okay, yeah. Oh, Patong says, yeah, 640 by 200, yes. Which not many games used, I think. Okay, and so Patong says, there is another graphics mode for EGA, which is 640 by 350 with 16 colors out of 64, which is a full EGA palette. Yeah, we are alone and cool. Oh, wow, now there's a bunch of people. Is there any hue in here that we haven't questioned a lot? I don't have much on Bob. Because I've talked to Leo some. I've talked to... Have I not talked to Pat? Where are those? Oh no, here's more. Okay, no, I have not talked to Pat at all. Okay, so we're gonna talk to Pat. Okay. Check that lone stripe on top of the carpet. I wish I could. Maximus. And yes, we will skip the commandment for not stealing. Pat. First conversation with Pat. Let's talk to Pat. This fellow. Yeah, no, that's true, Patoing. That's a good point. Like the 16 color palette we love is CGA Legacy palette. Really, like it was basically like the default or something. Oh, cool. Okay. I don't think. Hold on. Oh no, copy message. Hold on. I'm gonna have to open that. It didn't come out as a link, so I'm just gonna have to open up Safari and paste that in. Paste. Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Jesus 2 is the game for the PC 88. That's great. Jesus 2. Oh, it was in the upstairs room. Okay, so Bob, yes, he's the future heir. So
What do you want?
So he's definitely got a lot to go with. So we're gonna start from the top here. With this, we're gonna be systematic like I should have been.
Only the good die young.
Dang. Yeah, that's what they like to say. So that's just generic. Good, die young. Everyone says that. Julia's death.
Miss DeFrank died from a cold.
Okay. Miss DeFrank. He sounds pretty sure of himself. Died from a cold.
Apart from her family, not a lot of people.
Okay. Relationships. Yeah, well, not a lot. Part. Okay, message.
No, nothing.
Okay, Julia. Message.
I think all her fortune came from Leo. So,
Pfft. All fortune came from Leo. So this is, we have not learned a single thing from this guy yet. Okay, Julia, final actions. And he does look very smug, Hunter 1043.
You are too curious.
So that's it. So that's all he'll give us. So that's fine. Go away. I still want to, I still want to move. And I still don't get what this said. It says, so use the depth menu. I don't know what that means. Use this. Okay, no. So no. I think I've been to all these rooms, so I think I'm going to try to just find the door's locked. Oh yeah, so some of these are people's rooms and like you can knock. Anyway. Office we've been to before. It's really nice. Kitchen we've been before. Cellar. Oppressive. And yes, there are symbols that I have taken a note of before, but beyond that... Oh, is there like a hole in that one? An old engraving. Yeah, I don't know. Outside. To the chapel. Behind the... Oh, we can go behind the manor. That's cool. Okay, so look... Oh, wow, that actually did something. Like, I actually returned a response. And I know that I shouldn't be that pleased about that, but it's really rare in this game. Oh, well, everyone's here in the chapel. It's still 1 a.m. So no time has passed yet. Time is really weird in this game. Who else have I not talked to? So, Pat, Bob, and Ida. Did I talk to Bob? Maybe I haven't talked... Oh, I did talk to Bob. I did talk to Bob, but I haven't talked to Bob much. Who else? Pat, Bob, Ida were the ones. Okay, so... Superman. Indeed, Superman. Oh, wow, I'm just catching up on chat again. Okay. Okay, Crossless. So yeah, the Jesus 2 game, that Japanese-looking PC 88 game is not that religious, maybe? Just from your judging from your comments. It's only the good die on exactly, Dave, or take a drink. Yeah, so I'm just catching up. I don't know, my chat kind of stalled. Oh, I had new conversation items based on what I found? Is that so? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, I do. Look at that, you guys. I didn't notice that. That's fantastic. Okay. 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 This means you just use move to go to the menu to go to the cellar. Okay. Okay, move is déplacer in French. Okay, thank you. So the dep is not properly localized. Gotcha. And yes, everyone is praying in the chapel at 1 a.m. Midnight mass is wrapping up. They only said there's a 10 a.m. mass. Did they just not tell me about a mass? Okay, so the Jesus games don't have much to do with Christian mysticism. Well, that's kind of strange. But this is great. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so engravings in cellar for Bob. So I guess so. This we're learning. When we find things in this game, we get new conversational options. Okay, he's never visited. Great. Hey, that's a place I've never visited. Okay, now, okay, secret passages. I didn't even see a secret passage. Oh, of course, and ghosts too. Okay. All right, chapel. Chapel, oldest in the area. Okay, chapel. Oldest in area from 11th century. Okay. Paintings. Julia loved painting. Julia loves paintings. I don't know how I got the secret passage prompt, but you know, it's okay. Photo of the attic. Okay. Never looked in attic. Just before William the Conqueror from Normandy, a long time ago. Long time ago. Wow, okay, so that's great. So we got to ask him new stuff. What is other stuff I've asked Bob? So I've got notes here. Financially vengeful Pat, successful perfume business. So let's ask about Julia's bedroom. That's new too. Julia's bedroom. Now I know what to look for. I don't know what to look for, Maximus. You are too... Oh, okay. Iced out. But this is great because now we have new things to ask people, so I wonder if we can ask... We can ask other people stuff. Who's someone I haven't asked much stuff? Luke, Guy. Well, anyway, I can ask these guys new stuff, right? So let's talk to Luke. Great.
Go ahead.
Great. So, Luke, engravings.
Hey, that's a place I've never visited. Of course. And ghosts too.
Passages. Ghosts too. Chapel.
It's the oldest in the area. It is from the 11th century. Julia loved paintings. I have never been looking around in the attic.
Oh well. Bedroom.
If the room is closed.
Oh, okay, nice. So this is new. Julia's bedroom. Okay, if room closed. This is good. This is really good. If room is closed, so we can ask. So maybe we can. That's the locked bedroom. So and Leo is here. So let's get out of here. He was. Oh no, they left. They all left. Come back. Come back. Well. Okay. Behind Manor. Can we go to these other places? North, to the well, east, west. This looks like the... North? No. Okay, so now we know to ask Leo. I'm let him know. Yeah, I think they all got together inside Manor. Okay, here's Leo. We can ask Leo. Talk Leo. Master of the premises. I'm just clutching all these notes. I need to get a chart or something.
I'm listening.
Okay. Julia's bedroom. Okay, Leo. Julia's bedroom. Intense monocle man. Yes.
I closed her door after her death and I'd like
What?
it to remain this way for a while.
Closed her... Oh, I have keys. To remain that way a while. I see. I guess he might know about the photo in the attic, right? Photo of attic. Because he does live here.
You can either see through walls or pick a door.
You... Oh... Okay. Engravings in the cell. He might know about the engravings. Yeah, I don't think he likes me.
Even under this weather, you managed to find a Sunday.
Even under this weather, you managed to find a sun. That's poetic. And these are not stock responses. Secret passages.
If there are any,
Ooh.
I have never found them.
Secret passages. If any, never found. Ooh. Ooh. That's a weird thing that... How, I don't even know why it would occur to me to ask that then. Okay. Did we get anything else new? Yes, one of the symbols was a sun, Maximus. Yeah, this guy is hiding something. Or many things, potentially. But I think we do have keys. Let's ask...
You are too
Yeah,
curious.
okay, get out of here. We're done. I'm done with you too. So we're gonna go to the landing. And we do have keys, right, in this one? No, we don't have the keys. We don't have the keys in this playthrough. Oh my gosh, darn it. So we need... Okay. We need keys. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. And I just... Okay, that's my room. Okay. Any one of these rooms could have the keys in them. I almost don't wish they had that secondary close-up. No, leave me alone. Okay, well, maybe you would know stuff.
You are too curious.
Oh, you just hate me.
You are too
yeah,
curious.
Okay. So this is his room, and I can't get in there. And this one is Julia's room, right? So this one... Oh, this is Julia's room, right? Yeah, this is the one that's locked. And I'm not... I don't understand this. We still don't understand this. I wonder what enter is for. Pat's here. Hey, Pat, knock. No. Yeah, I really... Oh, go to. No. No. Oh no. Okay. No, something's wrong. Okay, let's try to get back out of that. Now, we didn't ask Pat the new questions, right? We did not ask Pat the new questions. He might
What
not
do
answer.
you want?
It's 1 p.m. How does it go 12 hours? Why does it just jump 12 hours?
You are too curious.
Okay.
You are too
Okay.
curious.
I see. Occupied. Oh, we got kicked out. We got kicked out again. I missed it. We got kicked out again. Oh, Carlos theorizes that the 1 a.m. 1 p.m. reading is wrong. I think it started at 10 a.m. Now it's 12:30 p.m. Face of the clock is the time, and the 1 is for day 1. Oh, you're right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the face of the clock is giving us the time. This should have been clearer. I should have realized this. And the 1 is day 1, and the AM is for AM. Yeah, Pat is outsmarting us 110-43. Feels bad, man. Yeah, he looks like a redheaded Luigi. That's okay, yeah, so there we go. Okay. We've been playing this game for like probably a total of 3 hours, and now I understand how the time works. Okay, so I got homework. I got lots of homework. I gotta make a spreadsheet for all these questions. And not repeat questioning. Although, like I said, it's so hard because a lot of these people have the same answers for stuff, so I can sometimes forget what I've asked. We will solve this. 1043. Yes, Hunter. I feel like I'm getting a handle on this. We're actually learning things, even though we just start playing from the beginning every time. We are learning things. How to open up new questions. This is wonderful. I feel good about this. I feel good about it. Okay, so Mortville Manor. We have to now look for someone to raid, but yeah, next week there will be something. I don't know what it's going to be. And it could be art, it could be music. But one thing I do want to share with you guys is that, yeah, so Strange Dungeon, the game I worked on with my classmate Elia, the Ubisoft Indie Series event, where they're going to announce the winner of I think it's a $50,000 prize, and then there's like a second place that's $25,000 prize. They're going to announce that on Thursday, and there's an event. So wish us luck. Wish us luck, and hopefully, that'd be really cool for Ilya to win. As I mentioned, another one of our old classmates, Dean, it was nominated for a Juno just this past week or so, which is like basically a Canadian Grammy. Him and his band Odonis, and Dean has also been doing the music for Strange Dungeon, which is kind of cool. So please wish Dean luck on his Juno nomination. Please wish Strange Dungeon luck on the Ubisoft Indie Series finalist thing. So on Tuesday, I don't know when the Junos actually happen. Actually, I should probably let's just look that up real quick. Let's look that up real quick. Junos 2023. When does that happen? Okay, Monday, March 13th. Okay, that's quite a while from now. You can still wish Dean good luck. But yeah, please do wish us good luck on Thursday, and I will let you guys know on the Tuesday what happens with that. But yeah, progress has been made. We're making great progress on the graphics tonight. You can see that I am working to improve some of the UI stuff in Crimson Diamond as well. Hopefully there will be a new version of the demo at some point. Hopefully this month. Who knows? We'll see. But everything is kind of coming together, and I will eventually start. My gosh, I will soon eventually start Chapter 6 for the Crimson Diamond. But yeah, exactly. But I need to do like a cork board with all the faces with the yarn and push pins and everything for the Mortville Manor people. We will crack this case. We will. It's kind of funny because out of all the games that I've played, so far on my Let's Plays. This game I've played the longest without resorting to a walkthrough. So I don't know what that says about me or the game or what, but it's something. At least it's something that's different. Yes, slow by steady progress. Feels like me trying to chip away at through the Simorg. Yeah, eating away with my gosh, Simorg. I'd play it for 5 minutes a day and then put it back down again because I'm like, I just to restart it. It's almost like this game. Like it's like Mortville Manor. It's just you got to restart it from the beginning every time. It feels like. But yes, thank you guys for the good luck wishes. Yes, Mortville Manor. Yeah, the category. We're bringing back the Mortville Manor. Good night, Dave. Boy, thank you so much for being here. As I'm just gonna leave this again. This wonderful just the link about yes, please support your modern EGA text parser adventure game developers. Bunch of people to follow on that, and if I need to add to that, please let me know because I'm so bad at like including people and remembering stuff. So that's there to help me too. Yes, guys should get a fedora and a trench coat. We're gonna find someone to raid. Let's turn my own music back on. Turn my own music back on. But yeah, we are gonna find someone to raid. It probably will be Robot Spacer because I know Robot Spacer mentioned he was going to stream Manhunter San Francisco, which he just finished. He completed Manhunter New York recently, and so that's kind of something I love to see because that's an EGA adventure game. It's not text parser. It's kind of like a weird point and click with very 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 punishing arcade sequences. So I kind of feel like we're gonna end up there. Yes, he is playing it. I have to. So that's where we're headed. So if you want to see more EGA adventure game goodness, follow me to Robot Spacer's channel. We're gonna raid. He's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful streamer. One of my favorites. He's streamed Return of the Obra Dinn. He's streamed Colonel's Bequest. He's been speedrunning Colonel's Bequest some of the time. He just finished Manhunter New York, and now he's got into Manhunter San Francisco. So yes, 11043 EGA brilliance, and also just mystery games, all the stuff I love to watch. And he's really meticulous, more patient than I am. He would have finished Mortville Manor by now with no help. Oh, Goman-sama, yes, no, thank you for being here, Goman-sama. Mousemas as well, of course. Patoing, thank you for your help. The feedback is always good. It really does help make the art better to get feedback, especially from someone like you, like you're a total pro. So I appreciate it. All right, and Trash Gutter, yes, thank you for being here as well. I'm going to repeat people's names because my short-term memory shot. Bill Kuhn, thanks for being here, of course. All you nice folk, it's always like Tuesdays are super important to me. I don't socialize, I don't get out much. So this is like my get out kind of day, even though it's not even getting out. It is for me. Draconic dude, thank you so much. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Thank you for being here too. Anyone who's just around, it's so important and it really makes a difference in my week. So yes, time difference. Raid's going. See you there. Oh, did it go? Did it go automatically? Did it go? No? Okay, we're raiding. I'm pushing the raid button.